teams are on the field. Coaches talking to the referees. Everybody's here. We're ready to play. Field looks nice.
Looks real nice.
If you didn't know, Kings Mountain, they got the artificial turf in. Had to play their first game at Garner Webb, I believe it was.
Yes, sir.
At the college field, but breaking in the artificial turf tonight. This will be the first game they've played here at home on their new field.
Field looks really, really nice. Got the black and gold going tonight.
Yeah, still a little work going on around it. We've been assured it will be even better next weekend if that's possible, but the field does indeed look good. I don't think, till you see it, you could quite appreciate the artificial surface. And until you've had to work on it when it's a live surface, then you really appreciate the artificial surface. If you've ever had to paint the field and do all the maintenance on the grass and the water and the reseeding the sod, because you don't really reseed and wait on it to grow either. You cut up sod, have to replace in time. So it's nice to have artificial surface, I'm sure.
Yes, it is.
Never had the pleasure of having a home school. I had one, of course, but played on one, oddly enough, in high school. Pisgah, played in Pisgah. They had artificial turf all the way back in 2000.
So there's a little bit ahead of their time then.
Could be getting confused about coaching with East Rutherford, though.
Yeah.
I know they do have an artificial field up there and have for a while. So. Seen an artificial turf baseball field or two pop up as well.
Oh, wow.
At the college level, but those are more popular these days too. Get better hops, and again, if you've ever worked on the baseball field,
yes, sir.
Have an artificial surface. Just it's expensive, but then it starts to pay for itself in the maintenance you aren't doing, I suppose.
Right.
Well, anyway, we got the ball game going tonight. I'd like to thank tonight's title sponsor, Brinkley Financial Group. They're bringing you the show. You're listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. We'll have you a hometown hardware player to watch coming up. And as we get underway, we'll bring you some more information from the rest of our sponsors. Looking forward to tonight's game. Again, TC Roberson in town to take on Kings Mountain Mountaineers here at Kings Mountain High School. If you're in the area, come on out. If you're at home listening on the radio, you can catch us on the internet. Actually watch the game live by going to ktcbroadcasting.com and following the links. And you can actually get to watch the game while you listen to the broadcast. Kings Mountain warming up now. Got their offense out there going through reps. Again, Roberson doing the same thing on the opposite side of the field. Roberson look like they got a few decent-sized linemen mixed in there, Juwan.
Yes, they do, Jason. Look like they got some pretty good guys out there.
See if we got any information. We got some heights. I can only imagine those numbers next to them are way too. I wouldn't think it's IQ. Yeah, talking about it. TC Roberson. Got a couple decent-sized linemen. Would you disconnect us over there, Kevin? All right. Okay, like I said, so if you're watching on the internet there with us, you can actually view the game, see the Kings Mountain Mountaineers there warming up on the right half of the screen. Talking about some of them offensive linemen. Let's see if we can pick out a number here, get a name. See what kind of size we're looking at. Number 50, weighing in 195, 77. No weight for him, huh? Broke the scale.
I guess so.
58, 220. Yeah, they got a few big men up front that we'll have to contend with there on defense. But at the same time, I imagine we're not too small up front either. As we flip the page to our side, let's see what we're looking like on the front line. I know there's a few big ones I can see now.
Yes, sir. You got number 64, DJ Bagwell, weighing at 295.
I was just checking him out. When you said that, he's the closest one to us there on the line. So at his number 67, what we got there? 270. Yeah, we can work with that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anytime. We got Isaac Watson, number 58, at 315, 6 foot.
Oh, yeah, so they got some size up front. And that's always good in the trenches, right? That's how you win the battle sometimes, just by leaning forward, getting behind those big linemen.
Yeah.
Taking what they give you. Last week we saw a steady dose of believe it was Adams getting in and out of the hole.
Yes, sir. Adams and number 21, Rashard Brooks.
Yes, Brooks. That was surprise came in for to spell Adams at times, and he actually had a lot of the running between the guards, as we mentioned. If you were listening to the broadcast, they just had some sort of advantage there, right on the very interior, and they were just going off of the center and off the guards all night long. He come popping out of the pile untouched half the time.
Yeah.
Big holes. After the first quarter, that is.
That's a very true. Couldn't find a lot of success throwing the ball with them having number 12, Kobe Pacor, double team the whole game.
They, to their detriment, they sold out on him to the point that they did what they wanted to do. He didn't have a big game, one big reception I recall, and he went up and caught it one-handed in some traffic.
Yeah,
so he did what he does, but at the same time they weren't stopping the run because they were about respecting the pass to the point that they were giving up lots of yardage.
Lots of yards, I guess.
Never did stack the box to try to stop it that I can recall.
Nah.
Never did see 8 in the box, maybe around the goal line a time or two where it's expected, but there was always somebody that would absolutely follow Pacor wherever he went. They were calling out which side of the field he was on, if he was in the slot. And so, they had 2 men on him at all times, which left that mismatch up front.
Yeah. I think they decided early that that's what they wanted to do, and they weren't breaking from the game plan.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, thank you for listening again. If you tuned in to the Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show, thank Brinkley Financial Group again for sponsoring tonight's action and the action the rest of the season. We're going to take a quick 3-minute break, and we'll be right back after that with a player to watch, sponsored by Hometown Hardware. You're listening to KTCBroadcasting.com.
If you've ever been in a tight spot and needed a tow, it would have been nice to have the number for Crown Automotive Group. Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay 0 money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Hey, cookouts begin with a Traeger grill, and Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain, located on South Railroad Avenue, is your Traeger grill headquarters. Check out the Traeger rubs and accessories too, and see the line of Case knives, and the old Milwaukee blowers, and Husqvarna mowers, chainsaws, and trimmers and blowers. And cabbage plants are now in stock. Get yours today. So head on over to Hometown Hardware, located at 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
It's the Summer to Drive Yamaha sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Yes, it's time to get out and ride. Get up to $3,000 in customer cash and load 2.99% APR financing during this special event. And check out the new Yamaha Slingshot, the ultimate joy ride, with rebates of up to $2,500 and 2.99% APR financing for up to 60 months. So get out and ride during the Summer to Drive sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk, exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell.
All right, we're back here at Kings Mountain High School. Bill Bates Field. You're listening to Bill Schubert Heating and Air pregame show. And we've got the Hometown Hardware player to watch. Juwan, we've been through the lineup. We talked about it last week. Had some didn't get the broadcast going in time to really name a player to watch until the game was already going. At that point, you know, it's a little unfair to name a player that's already having a decent game. But
right. I got Kobe Paysour, player to watch tonight. Had I guess you want to call it a down game. I wouldn't really call it a down game.
Not he didn't do anything wrong, or it's just he didn't blow up the stat line like he can.
They had him double teamed, and it definitely opened up the running game. I really don't know if they'll have anything to stop Kobe tonight, so that's definitely going to be my player to watch.
And I wouldn't even be surprised to see him just maybe even force the ball his way a few more times, try some jump balls, some fade routes, just to see where they can create space, maybe where there isn't any, get him open when the teams do double teaming, just start to see how effective he can be, because it's gonna be there all year. I would imagine at least they're gonna see if they can get away with it.
Yeah,
every team's gonna know who your best player is on film and just by reputation. And I think here in Kings Mountain they've actually got quite a bit more talent than just Paysour.
Yeah,
clearly a talent. He shows up on the rankings list, get scouted and get letters. But there's definitely more talent there that's probably getting looked at as Paysour gets his looks. There's some coaches writing down a few other numbers and names out there as well, if I had to guess.
Yes, sir.
Want to make another chance to try to come back and see this guy run, see that guy block. There's always a few linemen that you just overlook when you're watching a game and you focusing on the offense. Who's putting up big numbers. Those guys that really hold their blocks. Never seem to get beat on defense.
Yeah.
We've actually got some good cornerbacks, I think, that could play at the next level.
Oh, yes, sir. Real quick guys, quick to the ball, real good reading the ball. I definitely agree with you, Jason.
Yeah, and starting for the second, third year, cases like that where, I've seen them match up over the years. A couple of the best receivers in the league, and we've had the Surratts in town, things like that.
Right.
And they've done well enough covering those guys, keeping up with them.
Absolutely.
I've definitely seen the defense come up with some big plays at times, absolutely turn games around with interceptions in the red zone.
Yeah.
Take it all the way the other way, as we saw last week. Had an interception near the goal line, and he absolutely just sliced right through the middle of the team on his return.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of talent out there to be seen. So if you're in the area, certainly come on out. There's some good football to be seen, and we're gonna have Kings Mountain taking on TC Roberson here at 7:30 to kick off. If you're watching the scoreboard there, we're ticking down to game time. About 15 more minutes and we'll get this thing underway. Again, you can expect about a 7:30 start time. They always leave themselves a little extra room with the clock ticking right down to 7:30. So we're going to take another 3-minute break here in the Bill Schubert Heat and Air pregame show. We'll be right back after this word.
At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do. New shipments of carpet are coming in as we speak at Barrett's Floor Covering on the Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. All colors, all textures, and all on sale. Now's the time to come in and save. Plus, save too on the new stock of LVT luxury vinyl flooring. A selection of vinyl is priced as low as 50 cents a square foot. And pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for a 15% off coupon. And they do rug binding too. Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday. It's Easy Care BOGO time at Bridges True Value in Kings Mountain. Buy 1 gallon of Easy Care Platinum or Ultra Premium interior or exterior paint or Easy Care Woodsman exterior stain and get the second one free. Every gallon of these top quality paints and stains give you the smooth application, vibrant color, and impeccable finish you want. With BOGO savings like these, you can do twice the projects for half the price. Visit Bridges True Value today. 301 West King Street in Kings Mountain. While supplies last, certain exclusions apply. See store for details. Offer ends September 2nd.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all 3 special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Just in Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just in Time Plumbing can handle any job from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just in Time Plumbing, every time. 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. For all of your auto performance needs, head to Kings Mountain Auto Supply, located at 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. No matter the car or truck you drive, Kings Mountain Auto Supply is what you need to keep you on the road. Talk with one of the local staff members for your hard-to-find parts at an affordable price. You get top quality and service with a smile at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain.
All right, we're back here at Kings Mountain High School. Misspoke earlier. I was looking at the Bill Bates Field House. I called it Bill Bates Field. We're certainly thankful for Bill Bates for building this fine field house and the facilities we have here. But we are at the Kings Mountain John Gamble Stadium. Yeah. That's the official name of the stadium here at Kings Mountain High School, and the Bill Bates Field House. It's where the players get all fired up for the game.
Absolutely.
They actually make their way to the far end of the field if you've never seen it, and they come out through the woods down there. If you've ever seen the home game here in Kings Mountain, you can catch them usually coming sneaking out of the field house, making their way around to the woods so that they can come out through the woods. But they've got a nice blow-up mountaineer. They've got a little tunnel to come through. It's a good entrance for a high school team.
Absolutely.
And the band's also making their way onto the field. Getting the banners prepared. Are the cheerleaders going to have something for the team to tear up when they come busting through the tunnel? But about ready for high school action. We are almost 10 minutes away, 11:15 and counting. Referees on the field with the football are certainly ready to get after it. Again, you're listening to the Bill Shuford Heating and Air Stadium pregame show. Thank Hometown Hardware again for sponsoring tonight's player to watch. Going with the obvious Kobe Pacehour tonight. And again, just a reception or two last week, 40 couple yards. Looking to see him have a breakout game here tonight. And that's all eyes are on Kobe Pacehour there. He's Hometown Hardware tonight's player to watch. And Brinkley Financial Group, our title sponsor, bringing you all the action all year long. Don't see either team at the moment, so they've retreated into the field house to get suited up, putting on their pads, making sure they got their mouthpiece and all that. Getting a little stretched out. It's about time to go here at Kings Mountain High School again. Brand new field.
Brand new field, yes sir.
An
Looks
artificial
great.
turf.
Yeah, field looks great.
Yeah, didn't bring in fresh grass or anything for the game. Got an artificial surface out here, Kings Mountain High School. Going to be an honor to play on that. If I was in high school, I'd certainly be excited to get my first game in on the artificial surface, man.
Yes, sir. I definitely would too.
I've been tackled in too many mud holes and gotten up with big chunks of grass in my face mask.
Absolutely. Keep them jerseys clean tonight,
yeah, should have some good cuts, true angles, and stuff. You can't lose your footing.
Yeah.
No excuses. No excuses. Nice, fair play at surface. Can't beat it, really.
So you say they can still use the same kind of cleats they would use on grass on this field?
I think they designed special cleats for artificial turf. I imagine you can still use the same type of cleats, but might not get the same type of grip that you would get in real grass or real turf. So, yeah, there are special cleats that you wear with artificial turf. That alone maybe give you an advantage over a lot of high school teams if they don't have a second pair of cleats.
Right, absolutely.
They make them with interchangeable spikes these days, if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken. Started to have that back when we played.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd see it, but you didn't ever actually change. I never changed my spikes. I don't know about you.
I did a few times I think maybe near the end of the season.
When you'd wear them out, you put in a fresh set, but you didn't have a set that was for a different surface kind of thing.
No, not at all.
Yeah, I didn't have my Holmes set, my away set in case they had a different surface and never had a different surface.
Yeah. Luckily, we just only played on grass.
I probably wore the same cleats all the different sports if you want to get right down to it. Probably wore the same cleats in baseball. All right, Kings Mountain looks like they got a large band. They span the full width of the field as they line up there on the goal line. They signaling up here to the press box. They're going to give us our pregame show. Undoubtedly play the national anthem. Yeah, pregame entertainment coming on. Check the live action mic there, see if Jock's following the action with the action cam. See if Jock's following the band out there or not. Got a signal issue there, so see if we can take care of that. We want to see if we get this pregame show festivities, but we'll see if we can get that cleaned up before the game gets started, of course, and we will be bringing you the action. Just got to find the kink in the hose, so to speak. See where we're losing the connection. TC Roberson in town. No wins yet this season. Played 2 games so far. Last week they had Crest, so that was a difficult matchup, I'm sure.
I'm sure it was.
Now having to play Kings Mountain. That's not exactly the best draw after coming off a loss. Had Watauga in their first game. The score came out 50-21, but Crest pitched a shutout last week, 47-0 against Roberson. So they're coming in 0-2. Sometimes, I can give you a false sense of security, though.
Yes, sir.
You still got to show up and play the game, but I feel like Kings Mountain learned their lesson last week. Came out a little flat in the first quarter on the road. Got the home crowd behind them tonight, but I think they know that you do still have to perform after what happened last week in the first quarter.
Yes, sir. You always have to be on your A game. The other team, they practice and study just like everybody else, so they're going to come out prepared.
And 0-2 can get a little hungry, maybe play a little harder. If they start to feel like they got a chance to win, they'll really dig in and try to do everything they can, pull out all the stops to see if they can get that first win sometimes. But again, Kings Mountain, we'll not say too much about what happened last week in the first quarter, other than there were several turnovers, and we ended up down 20-0 in the first quarter.
Yeah.
But responded nicely to take a 21-20 lead into the locker room at halftime and finished the game without allowing another point after that. And we've got the top camera worked out. Again, that's Jock Anderson up top, working the camera, bringing you this pregame show here at Kings Mountain. Just tell you, don't get that before every high school football game.
Absolutely, right.
Nice to have some live action, good band, live national anthem. So I'm sure to follow. But this is, again, just pregame entertainment that you're watching there if you're looking at us on YouTube. We are 5 minutes out, 5 minutes and 30 seconds, according to the scoreboard. Hang with us there on KTC Broadcasting. Again, tonight's Player to Watch brought to you by Hometown Hardware, Kobe Pacehour, Bill Schubert Heating and Air, responsible for the pregame show. Brinkley Financial Group sponsoring the broadcast. We'll be back after this break.
If you've ever been in a tight spot and needed a tow, it would have been nice to have the number for Crown Automotive Group in Kings Mountain. With 24-hour towing service, they can have you back on the road. And don't worry about that fender bender. Crown Automotive can straighten it out in no time at all. Just call Crown Automotive Group at 704-739-3363. And be sure to check out their line of nice pre-owned vehicles. You too can become one of their happy customers. So write the number down, 704-739-3363. You never know when you may need a tow. Crown Automotive Group, 5124 East Dixon Boulevard between Shelby and Kings Mountain. Enjoy the taste of the fair. This is the theme of this year's 2019 Cleveland County Fair, set for September 26th through October 6th. Come and enjoy the flavors of the fair in the best way possible, celebrating 95 years. It's fun for the whole family. Ride Offer Shows will be back with more rides than ever. Enjoy 2 big nights of the Demolition Derby, and pig racing returns this year to the Cleveland County Fair. So make plans now to bring the family out for a taste of the fair. The 2019 Cleveland County Fair, September 26th through October 6th. For more information, call 704-487-0651 or go online at clevelandcountyfair.com. The Roundup store in Shelby is now your brand new Festool dealer in this area. Festool brings you 90 years of perfection. With Festool, your tools are always in good hands. From drills to screwdrivers to dust extraction, also sawing, routers, and more. And all with a 3-year comprehensive warranty. Buy with confidence. Buy a Festool tool today. Now available at the Roundup store, Highway 74 Bypass, East End, Shelby. Who are you? You're not a goat. Oh, you say you feel like a goat since you didn't buy your car from Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. And now you're putting up with a bunch of bull. Don't be like my friend here. You get no bull at Renato Honda and Renato Kia at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard. Don't let another dealer get your goat. When it comes to a coyote, it's time to check out West End Sales in Vail, North and South Carolina's #1 dealer. Head to West End Sales in Vail for your coyote today. Check it out. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new coyote from West End Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. That's West End Sales, located at 110 North Highway 18 in Vail. Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby.
All right, we're back 2 minutes out here as the band lines up on the field. Cheerleaders bring out the banner, so we can see the team pressed together in the tunnel just off the right edge of the screen. And we're about ready to get it on here at Kings Mountain High School, John Gamble Stadium. TC Roberson makes its way out of the field house onto the field. And you're listening to KTC Broadcasting, Jason Same, Juwan Wilson, Jock Anderson on the roof, aiming the camera to the action, following the ball tonight. You hear the crowd get behind TC Roberson, the away team tonight. And here in a moment, you'll hear the home crowd get behind the I think that's it, tucked under that equipment.
Oh.
He gets Kevin by like 30 seconds. He'll be back in a second. He's on the check.
Oh,
that's it.
oh, the check. Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's rise and applaud the
All right, there they come as the Mountaineers make their way onto their brand new field. You hear the home team crowd get behind them there, as they should. Off to a great start this season. And ready to add another win to the column hopefully tonight, but got to take care of business. I'll be determined on the field by the play. Did not quite see the kickoff. I feel like we won the coin toss. I think that's what that initial cheer was actually about.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, I would imagine we elected to kick off. Usually do. We usually want to receive in the second half, take a lead into the second half, and get the ball. That can be a big advantage, especially if you're playing some sort of clock ball, a possession-oriented offense, or a team like maybe South Point that's hard to get the ball back from. If you can take a lead and have the ball, put another scoring drive together, a lot of times that can be to your advantage, of course.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm excited you won.
Yes, sir.
The game underway here. Thanks for joining us. If you're out there in YouTube land watching, listening, ktcbroadcasting.com, follow the links. A lot of action in the high school around the area, but you're watching one of the best teams in the county, in my opinion, possibly in the state. That'll all be determined as the season goes on.
Yeah.
That's why we're here, is what we're watching to find out.
Looks like right now Kings Mountain is ranked 20th in the state. Is that correct?
If that's what you got there, yeah, that's different polls. I think that looks like a max prep poll. I'm not 100% certain where that ranking comes from. Just, different people would have them different ways. But, yeah, I think that's a ranking we're seeing there. Yeah, I'd have to ask Kevin where he printed this out. Yeah, that's 20th in the state. And you just need to know a little more about it. Is that in their A or in the entire state?
Right.
It's certainly not within their A. You know they'd be ranked higher now within their A. I imagine that's throughout the whole state ranking. There aren't 19 teams that are better than them. That's a ridiculous notion. All right, the kickoff is away. It's a little pooch kick, caught about the 32, 33-yard line. Not much of a return there. I think their base slightly mishandled, but still a pretty good starting position. All right, we're underway. The band sounds off. Didn't quite catch a number on that either.
Looked like that was number 3 on that return section, yes, sir.
Yeah, it was an up band, wasn't one of your main return guys, so didn't necessarily anticipate him getting the ball there.
Yes, sir.
All right, quarterback rolls out to his right, looking downfield, gets the pass off deep, just over the head of James Usser.
Yes, sir.
So your quarterback tonight, Ethan Reed, again rolls out to his right, lets one fly, 50 yards down the field, close to it.
Definitely had him open going down the sideline.
Yeah, at least from about the 30 to the 30. At least 40. Pretty good arm there again. He can get it out there almost with a flick of the wrist and get something on it. He can throw off his back leg as well. I've seen that a time or two and still have a little something on the ball.
Yes, sir. He's got a pretty good arm on him.
Handoff this time goes to the right side. Initial contact was at the line of scrimmage, but not able to bring him down as he bounces forward for a 14-yard pickup and a first down. Brought to you by tonight, Flooring America, first down. So Brooks in the backfield tonight.
So nice first run by Brooks on that carry.
All right, deep pass down the left sideline. He's looking for Usser. He's looking for Paysauer, who's behind the defense, who catches it about the 5 and goes into the end zone untouched. So there's tonight's Hometown Hardware player to watch, getting involved right away. They drop a 49-yard bomb on him.
Yes, sir,
49-yard bomb. We'll call it 45 in the air. Took the last 4 untouched. Like I said, he was behind the defense. Well-timed play.
Yes, sir.
Extra point team on the field now.
That's going to be a Renato GMC Automall touchdown right there, Jason.
All right. I want to thank Renato Automall GMC for sponsoring tonight's touchdowns. That didn't take long for that to happen. The extra point up and good. So Kings Mountain now to an early 7-point lead. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
If you've ever been in a tight spot and needed a tow, it would have been nice to have the number for Crown Automotive Group in Kings Mountain. With 24-hour towing service, they can have you back on the road. And don't worry about that fender bender. Crown Automotive can straighten it out in no time at all. Just call Crown Automotive Group at 704-739-3363. And be sure to check out their line of nice pre-owned vehicles. You, too, can become one of their happy customers. So write the number down, 704-739-3363. You never know when you may need a tow. Crown Automotive Group, 5124 East Dixon Boulevard, between Shelby and Kings Mountain. Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heated and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heated and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heated and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby.
All right, after that 49-yard strike, the ensuing kickoff, short high kick, comes down about the 35, fielded on the first bounce, taken out of bounds by number 9.
Should have let that. Number 9 should have let that bounce out of bounds.
Yeah, if he does go out of bounds, that's a penalty on the kickoff.
Yeah, but I got a little bit of field position on that one.
A little bit more. Thing is, though, if you don't touch it, and one of those guys gets there, gets it, and manages to tiptoe that sideline, it's a live ball to the kicking team. At that point, if they recover it, they get to keep it.
Yeah,
it's not like down in a punt. For those of you unaccustomed to the rules. All right, first play from scrimmage. He's a pass. Quickly out to his left in the flats there. He's got a man, number 8.
Number 8, Trayvon Hill.
Trayvon Hill.
Yes, sir. Junior running back, 5'5", 150. Small guy, looks like he's a pretty quick guy, though.
Only a gain of 2, though. Like I said, in the flats. All right, so we got 2 wide receivers up top, 1 to the left. They try the quick slant to the slot man, batted into the air, diving linebacker after it. Who was number 25 there trying to get that on the bounce for Kings Mountain. He made a nice play on the ball after it got tipped in the air. Don't have that number. Chase Cannon on the initial coverage that batted the ball into the air. That wasn't the man sprawling out trying to catch it as it bounced. You're right, there is no 25 there on our roster, but he made a good second effort there to try to get the interception. Working out the shotguns, Roberson still sacked as he drops back. Not a lot of time to throw it there for Roberson's quarterback, Brody Whitson.
Yes, sir. Also had Robert Lipscomb back there in the backfield. Junior defensive tackle.
All right.
Number 12, Kobe Pacehour back deep.
Going to have a 3 and out from Roberson. Pacehour back to return the punt, as Juwan said. Oh, he's going to get an opportunity to return it here. That could be a mistake by Roberson. Oh, they do a nice job on the coverage. Gets away from the initial contact.
Oh, big hit, big hit.
Yeah, they're going to get him for the blindside hit. That one's going to come back. It was a clean hit. It was just, he wasn't looking.
Yeah.
And they're going to call him for blindside, and I'm sure 2 flags on the field, so we got an agreement of the referees there. Pacehour did indeed break it long. Did they get him down around the 10? I kind of stopped watching after the flags came out. I feel like they might have got him down around the 10. They're actually spotting the ball at about the 20, but it's coming all the way back near the 50 after the blindside hit. I guess you could call it that again because he was trying to make tackle, didn't see the hit coming, so he got that whole defenseless defender.
Yeah. He was in front of him, but he didn't see the hit coming.
He got his helmet across, which is always a big thing to me. I don't feel like he hit him in the back by any means, or really even in the side. They just announced a crack back block. He just didn't see it coming. And that is a penalty at high school, and just in the sake of trying to keep the guys safe out there. Don't necessarily disagree with the rule. I just hate it comes back to bite them there on a big return.
Yes, sir.
It was a big hit, not a cheap hit. Just trying to protect those guys that don't see the hit coming.
Yes, sir.
The whole defenseless defender, they do the same thing for receivers. So when you get the same benefit of offense, they should have that same benefit as well. It was a big hit. I heard it from here.
Absolutely. Definitely help spring the run.
And that's what we see, a quick handoff to the left. Oh, Adams was about to get through the line. Looked like somebody got a handful of jersey, brought him down one-handed there. One of those interior linemen, maybe the linebacker number 70, but only able to pick up about a yard or 2. Yeah. Oh, let's call it 3. Looked like he had been stopped closer to the line of scrimmage. We'll take it. Good spot for us.
Looked like they gave him his forward progress.
Yeah, he did get whipped around a bit. So Brooks, second carry of the game, gets him up to 17 yards. It's a 3-yard gain now. Reed drops back. He scrambles out of the pocket, just throws it at the feet of a receiver. A little chip after the play. Probably get a warning from the referee on that, but intended for Brooks.
Look like number 7, Michael Morris for Roberson. Looked like they was going to run a screen play on that. And number 7 sniffed it out pretty good. And
yeah, Michael Morris. That's a big guy there, anchoring down that defensive line, linebacker core. He's listed at defensive end, but he has backed up into the linebackers row once or twice. Plays standing up occasionally. Let's have missed something. He was out there on that pass in the flats. There's another one.
Kobe. He could go. He's gone.
Yeah, well blocked bubble screen out to Pacehour, and he darts down the field for no less than, 59 yards on a quick bubble screen. Down the sideline, and 2 possessions, two receptions, 2 touchdowns. Pacehour again, tonight's Hometown Hardware player to watch. He was just itching after last week's tough coverage to get involved in that offense.
Yeah, looks like he might, excuse me, looks like he might have a breakout game tonight, and that's another Renato Automo touchdown right there, Jason.
He's over 100 yards, Jawan.
What's that, just second reception?
Yeah, it's over 100 with 2 touchdowns. With 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter.
Definitely a great way to start the game off.
Extra point, unfortunately, looks like it may have slipped wide, hadn't added it yet. Referee's talking about it just a moment. Let's see what we got here. Sticking with this one. There's 14 points on the board. A little discussion taking place, but they put the point up, so we'll go with that as we go into commercials. If anything changes, we'll let you know right after this.
Enjoy the taste of the fair. This is the theme of this year's 2019 Cleveland County Fair, set for September 26th through October 6th. Come and enjoy the flavors of the fair in the best way possible, celebrating 95 years. It's fun for the whole family. Ride Offer Shows will be back with more rides than ever. Enjoy 2 big nights of the Demolition Derby, and pig racing returns this year to the Cleveland County Fair. So make plans now to bring the family out for a taste of the fair. The 2019 Cleveland County Fair, September 26th through October 6th. For more information, call 70.
Like number 9 caught the oncoming kickoff. Robbie Gillian. Small return. Looks like he maybe only got 3 or 4 yards on that return.
That's all the defense allowed. Good coverage. 14-0 already here in the first quarter on the Parker Farm Service scoreboard. Kings Mountain defense comes out as Roberson's offense gets ready to start their second drive. Fakes the handoff, tries to hit a man in the flats, falls incomplete, brings up second 10. All right, second 10 here from the Robeson Rams. Back on their own 25 or near it. Got 2 receivers up top, looking for one of them. Gets wrapped up in the backfield though, and brought down for about a 5-yard loss.
Like that's Javier Rice Wilson.
All right, Rice Wilson in there on the sack. Official credit. Brody Woodson goes down again. Second time they've gotten to him tonight. That's going to be about a 8-yard loss, a little more than I first realized. Oh, also a hold. So it was about a 3-yard sack and tacked on the 5 for the hold. No, I take that back. They declined the hold. So lost it down. Brings up 3rd and 18 after the sack. Declined the hold. Look to his left, gets a quick pass away, caught by number 12 near the original line of scrimmage to the 27-yard line. Adds about 3 with his legs. Brought down around the 32, but that is going to bring up 4th and 8. Or excuse me, about 4th and 6. So a complete pass out to number 12. Gain of about 12 yards. Just not enough to get that first down they needed. That brings out the punt unit.
So it looked like we got Quentin Davison returning the punt this time.
Who was number 12 there for Roberson?
Number 12, that was Rodney McDay.
Rodney McDay.
Yes,
Not a bad pass. A drop a bomb of a punt. Good spiral. Baxter returner up all the way to his own 20. Avoids initial contact. Another man misses. Finally brought down around the 40, so a good little return. But, man, that was a punt.
That was a great punt.
Next level punt.
Yes,
Somebody
sir.
here to see Paysauers writing his name down. Did anybody get the number of that punter? Had to see a few more before we know. Colson Graham listed as a punter. A couple other guys in there listed as kickers as well. Yeah, Colson Graham, the only one listed as a punter, so I imagine that was him dropping that bomb, number 33. All right. Got a false start on the Mountaineers. Going on 2, or center was anyway.
Yeah.
I saw like 4 guys move. That makes you wonder who got it wrong. I think the wrong signal might have been sent to the receivers. Anyway, they're going to back up and start this drive with 1st and 15 from their own 32. Another whistle before the play, but
Great
hits the tight end down the seam, streaking down the middle of the field. Rice Fisher.
That's a great one-handed catch. Look like they're going to have the ball on the...
22-yard pickup there. DeJuan, 22-yard pickup just straight down the middle of the field to number 9.
Looks like Roberson's called a timeout also, Jason.
We'll take us a quick break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay 0 money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
Offense back on the field. Hands it off to Brooks off the right side, who finds a little bit of room. Picks up about 6 on 1st down. All right. So the Mountaineers got a drive going here. They're into Roberson Ram territory now. On the 39-yard line. Got 2 receivers down low, 1 up top. 2 running backs back there. Hand off to Brooks. Huge hole off the right side, picking up yards in chunks before he's finally brought down in the secondary. Brought it all the way from the 39 down to the 29. No, excuse me, the 24, not the 29. The 24, so a 15-yard pickup there by Brooks.
Yes, sir. That's another Flooring America 1st down right there, Jason.
All right. Florida America getting their money's worth out of tonight's 1st down sponsor, Kings Mountain, with another 1st down. Again, keep the chains moving deep in Roberson territory, almost in the red zone. Working out the shotgun, hands off to Brooks. Takes the quick handoff off the left side, off the tackle there around the end. Finds 4 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Looks like Brooks got some really big holes to run through tonight.
Yeah, he's not making it. The first contact didn't come until well after the line of scrimmage. Again, Brooks lines up in the backfield. Fisher at the fullback position in the shotgun. Reed with some quick pressure. They brought a big blitz that time. Wasn't picked up. He evades, finds a wide open number 3 in the end zone. That's Quentin Davis just flapping his arms back here. Hey, wide open. So again, the blitz wasn't picked up. Reed avoids it nicely though, and when you blitz and don't get the sack, somebody's open, or at the very least single coverage. And Quentin Davis was just standing back of the end zone. Reed spotted him, hit him with a dart, and that is another touchdown. Ronaldo Aldermall touchdown here for Kings Mountain. That's going to make the score 20-0. Extra points up. Extra point is good, so 21-0 it stands on the Parker Farm Service scoreboard. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Who are you? You're not a goat. Oh, you say you feel like a goat since you didn't buy your car from Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. And now you're putting up with a bunch of bull. Don't be like my friend here. You get no bull at Renato Honda and Renato Kia at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. 4423 East Dixon Boulevard. Don't let another dealer get your goat. When it comes to a coyote, it's time to check out West End Sales in Vail, North and South Carolina's #1 dealer. Head to West End Sales in Vail for your coyote today. Check it out. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new coyote from West End Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. That's West End Sales, located at 110 North Highway 18 in Vail.
Back here after the touchdown pass to Quinn Davidson. Ensuing kickoff is away. He's been pooch kicking, favoring the sidelines. This one does go out of bounds. That's going to bring out the flags as the kickoff sails out of bounds in the air. Kings Mountain will benefit from the field position that ensues. So they'll bring that ball out to the 35-yard line. That'll be 1st and 10 for the Rams. Brody Whitson, quarterback for the Rams, back on the field to try to lead this next drive. Oh, I think we might have a change at the quarterback position. Let me see if I can catch that number. Yeah, we do indeed have a change. That's number 2, Cullen Knapp, who hands it off around the right end. Actually found a little room off the right tackle, about a 6-yard gain.
Devin Creedle.
By Devin Creedle.
Creedle, yes, sir.
Number 25.
Is Devin down, looks like?
Somebody's down. Not entirely sure it's Devin Creedle, but didn't see 25 coming out of the fray. So I believe, yeah, after that first carry around the ends, he's still down. There was a new quarterback in on that play for the Rams. Cullen Knapp comes on, listed as a tight end defensive back. So unless there's an issue with some numbers, also plays quarterback. Maybe we've been working a little Wildcat type of scenario there, but hurt player up. Must have been a penalty assessed at the
I
end of
believe
the
it was
play.
a horse collar, if I'm not mistaken.
So after the 6-yard gain and the penalty to boot, they find themselves with the Florida America first down. So the Rams with a fresh set here on first down. They're in the shotgun. 2 receivers down low. Quarterback fakes a handoff, keeps up the middle. So a quick quarterback draw, gets about 5 yards. Again, that's number 2, Cullen Knapp.
Cullen Knapp, yes, sir. Took a nice shot at the end of the play after a pretty decent run for quarterback keeper.
Yeah, then sliding time. He, again, plays tight end, so he ain't used to getting down at the end of a play. He's going to play quarterback. They're going to want him to do that. So, yeah, he took a hit. Next play.
Looks like he handed off to Zarius Looper this time, number 1.
That's what I was looking for. Zarius Looper, unable to find much room off the right edge. I believe he might have even dropped him for a loss. Yeah, it looked like we backed up a yard there, so Zarius Looper First carry goes the wrong way. Third down and 6 for the Rams. Quarterback looking to pass this time. Got a man going down the sideline trying to run the deep post. Overthrows him. Broken up somewhat by James Ussery as well. Again, that's what I think our better cornerbacks that can play at the next level. He always seems to be in the receiver's pocket no matter who he is or how fast he's supposed to be or how good he's supposed to be.
Yeah, he's always
comes away with some interceptions every game, it seems. I'd certainly be at least keeping a closer eye on him.
He's always near the ball. Always around.
That's his senior year, and some of these things I'm remembering are from when he was a junior and a sophomore. So he's definitely come along nicely. Big asset there in the secondary for the Mountaineers. I always like watching him play. So got another penalty that they have called. I didn't catch what it was. Wouldn't think it was interference. Didn't really see anything interference-wise. Didn't see what signal the official made, but a big penalty moves the Rams ahead about 15 yards, and they get another first down. Blitz avoided by the quarterback. Oh. Scrambles again, doesn't get down, takes a big hit after about an 8-yard gain. It's probably just going to be helmet to helmet.
Definitely helmet to helmet. Good hit.
Good hit. Just
right in front of the referee.
I think everybody tried to get lower than the next guy. Again, that's Cooper Knapp, the quarterback on a quarterback draw, just 8 yards up the middle, and he didn't slide, so he can be hit. He's a running back at that point.
At that point, yes, sir.
I think they might have said helmet to helmet. Don't think any sort of roughing the passer type thing or quarterback hit to the quarterback when he's sliding. That certainly wasn't the case. And you hear the boos coming from the Kings Mountain fans. I do believe that's the second time we've got called for a big hit that just maybe looked bad, maybe sounded bad if you were that close to it, but it was pretty much a clean hit.
Yeah.
Right, he quarterback draw, he's running up the middle of the field, and really two guys hit him at once, probably why he got rocked so hard. Anyway, that puts them again a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 from the 10. So it looks like they're going to call it goal to go. I don't see the second marker, the first down marker. So again, they're just inside the 10-yard line. First attempt to run between the tackles, gains no yards. Going to bring up, well, maybe one. So going to bring up, loss of a yard. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. So they were inside the 10. It is a 2nd and goal to go from the 9. Working out the shotgun. Still got Cullen Knapp in there calling the plays. Puts the man in motion. Hands it off to him on the jet sweep.
Good stop.
And quickly sniffed out. Number 10 for Kings Mountain gets in there quickly.
Day Wilson.
Day Wilson shuts that one down. The number 20 on the end around, nothing doing.
Day had a pretty good defensive game last week as well.
They're moving the wrong way here. Are the Rams. So 3rd and 10 from the 10. Again, it's a goal to go. Can't pick up a first down here. Got to get in the end zone. Working out a shotgun, fakes the handoff, steps up, tries to do a little jump pass, broken up, almost intercepted, but unable to haul it in. I think it might have been Belton Presley that tipped it, and I think Ussery was in a position to maybe make the interception and was telling him, I hate you. I wish you hadn't tipped that one. But, make you play when you can. You didn't know I was standing behind you, going to catch it. But broken up regardless. The field goal unit for the Rams comes onto the field. That's number 30. Adam Porter. Blocked.
Got a
Blocked by the Mountaineers. Caught out of the air by a Mountaineer, and we were trying to run the other way with it. But field goal blocked. Mountaineer ball at their own 20 after the ensuing return because the block got picked out of the air.
Yes, sir. I think
last week on extra point, he almost caught the snap. Yeah, he did. Just a mad sprint.
Didn't know who. Ain't quite heard who blocked that yet.
I think I've seen Damian Wilson in the scrum. I didn't exactly see who blocked it though.
Well, regardless to say, it was blocked, no points for the Rams. They're actually scrambling here to get their defensive unit out there and set as the Mountaineers hand one off to Brooks off the right side. Brooks finds a little room, call it 3 yards. Brings his total to 45 despite all the action tonight being through the air. Passing total up to 161 yards for Reed. Like I said a minute ago, he's thrown 4 passes, 3 of them were touchdowns. 108 yards after his first 2 passes, all of it to Pesar, 2 touchdowns. Fisher got in with a 29-yarder, and then he found Davidson in the back of the end zone after the avoided a quick blitz. And we're looking at 21-0 Kings Mountain's way as the first quarter winds down. Kings Mountain's going to call a timeout, so we'll take a quick break and get right back to the action after this.
Who are you? At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do. It's Easy Care BOGO time at Bridges True Value in Kings Mountain. Buy 1 gallon of Easy Care Platinum or Ultra Premium Interior or Exterior Paint or Easy Care Woodsman Exterior Stain and get the second one free. Every gallon of these top quality paints and stains give you the smooth application, vibrant color, and impeccable finish you want. With BOGO savings like these, you can do twice the projects for half the price. Visit Bridges True Value today, 301 West King Street in Kings Mountain. While supplies last, certain exclusions apply. See store for details. Offer ends September 2nd.
So the first play from scrimmage, an 18-yarder again up the seam to Bryce Fisher. He got drilled by the safety on the play, and the flag came out again, just more or less defenseless receiver, maybe a helmet-to-helmet hit. The defender looks like he may have gotten the worst of it. It's got a Rams defender down, but Bryce Fisher catches the pass over the middle for another Florida America first down until we see what this flag's about. But nice pickup of about 18 yards over the middle. That brings Bryce Fisher's total up to 47 yards for the night. He's the only receiver to have not found the end zone just yet. And again, with the Rams player just now getting to his feet, that's a nice running back, unfortunately, for Roberson, number 25, Devin Creedle. He's been on the ground twice tonight. He might start, they'll have him in concussion protocol before you know it. I think the first time was a horse collar. That's a different kind of injury. That time it was due to the collision with Fisher.
Still showing us his toughness by, getting back up and getting back in there.
That's what I was going to say. Glad to see him make his way off the field under his own power. He's not wobbling or anything. He's probably good to go. Just needs a quick breather. Give him some oxygen.
Yeah.
Bring out the smelling salt.
Yeah. Let
those
pads breathe a little bit to your lungs.
Put him in front of the fan for a little bit. Get him a drink of water. Salt tablet. All right. So the Mountaineers back on offense now. Got 2 receivers up top. Paceauer by himself down low. A flea flicker going deep to Paceauer, who is 5 steps behind the nearest man. Underthrown, has to check up at the goal line to wait on the ball to come down, and the defenders just ran him over.
Looked like they threw a flag up.
They did. Yeah, they got the interference. He was standing there about to make the catch at the goal line, kind of had his heels on the goal line, and the defenders that he was 4 steps behind plowed into him as he was underthrown. That was about the only thing that went wrong with the play. If he hit him in stride, he about outran the quarterback's arm almost.
Absolutely. Yeah, or, if we could have got one of the Roberson defenders to turn around and look for the ball, maybe he could have picked it off.
Yeah.
Because it was definitely underthrown. He throws that on the run, that's another 6.
Yeah, high school pass interference, you don't get it where you had the interference. They really did the right thing there to interfere.
Yeah.
He was going to catch that long touchdown for sure. Again, Paceauer lining up by himself up top. Got 2 receivers down low. This time they hand off to Brooks, looking for room off the right tackle. Gets contact near the line of scrimmage, but falls forward after taking about six more steps. Close to a first down. Let's see if they give it to him. Yep, it's going to be a Mountaineer first down.
That's another first down brought to you by Flooring America.
And about an 11-yard pickup for Brooks, who's over the 50-yard mark now. Got 56 to his name. He's gonna get 100 before it's all said and done if he keeps up this pace with a minute 54 to go. Again, give it to Brooks. Big hole up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle. Finally brought down. That's probably going to be another first down. Again, that's 2 consecutive 11-yard carries.
Yes, sir.
67 yards now. Probably going to try to get Brooks into the end zone after all that work he's done.
Oh, yeah, I definitely would. I'd let the workhorse go ahead and punch it on in.
Yeah, he's brought you this far. Sure enough, hand it off to him again. Same play. They're catching on, though. This time after initial contact, brought down after about a 1, maybe 2-yard gain. I'm going to call it 3. Got 3 out of it. So a little better than it initially looked. Might have to go away from him if they're starting to key on him here in the red zone. Maybe one more chance, and then you start trying to hit your man. Tonight's player to watch. Paysauer lining up top with some company this time. Got Usser in the slot. Hand off to Adams off the left tackle. Finds room. Got a little seam. That's all he needs. Slips through the crack, and he is into the end zone from 6 yards out. That's going to be our first rushing touchdown of the night. And Brooks gets into the end zone for the first time.
Yes, sir.
First non-passing touchdown. That's a little unusual in high school football.
Yeah.
About all that drive took place on the ground other than the pass interference. That would have been a 50-yard touchdown had they not interfered. 27-0, extra point team. It's up. It's a little off. May not have gone through. Oh, did squeak through, so that makes it 28-0 on the Parker Farm Service scoreboard. And we'll be right back to the action after this quick message.
The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring. The Roundup store in Shelby is now your brand new Festool dealer in this area. Festool brings you 90 years of perfection. With Festool, your tools are always in good hands. From drills to screwdrivers to dust extraction, also sawing, routers, and more. And all with a 3-year comprehensive warranty. Buy with confidence. Buy a Festool tool today. Now available at the Roundup store, Highway 74 Bypass, East End, Shelby.
All right, Austin Browning back to kick off. Browning has it away, going deep down the middle. It's done, or favoring the right side, but not out of bounds again. Fielded by number 1, tries to take it across both sets of hash and does. Actually finds a little room before he's finally shoestring tackled near the 30-yard line. Damian Wilson.
Yes, sir.
Damian Wilson doing a good job tracking him all the way across the field, making sure he doesn't find the edge.
Yeah, Day-Day, he's all over the field. He's already been in on a field goal block. Got him making tackles on the kickoff, coming from the linebacker possession. So he's usually all over the field.
To the exact opposite of last week's one, where they got down early in the first, out to a quick lead here against TC Roberson. Almost running away with it here early on. Still got about 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Already scored 4 times. Again, a couple long passes and long pass interference play. That'll get you on the board quick and often. Roberson backed all the way up to their own goal line in the shotgun. Not a lot of room to work with. Ball's on the ground. Defense picks it up, and they are in the end zone. That's Day-Day.
That's Day-Day once again, Jason.
Yep. So he picks up the loose ball. The quarterback, halfback exchange just didn't come together properly. Ball ended up bouncing around on the ground as footballs tend to do. Never bounce the way you think they're going to. But Wilson able to scoop it up on the run right at the goal line.
Right at the goal line, yes, sir.
On in for the touchdown. Great defensive job there. Twice in a row we've called his name. He was feeling it there.
Yeah.
From the special teams to the defensive unit. Makes the score 34-0. And the extra point team comes out. Try to tag on the extra PAT.
Yes, sir. That'll be another Ronaldo Automo touchdown as well.
Kicks up. Kicks good. Scores 35-0 with 43 seconds to go in the first. We'll be right back after this quick message.
The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring. The Roundup store in Shelby is now your brand new Festool dealer in this area. Festool brings you 90 years of perfection. With Festool, your tools are always in good hands. From drills to screwdrivers to dust extraction, also sawing, routers, and more. And all with a 3-year comprehensive warranty. Buy with confidence. Buy a Festool tool today. Now available at the Roundup store, Highway 74 Bypass, East End Shelby.
All right, we're back after the two quick scores by Kings Mountain. Scored 5 times here in the first quarter. Could be a record of some kind. And got whistles all over the place on the kickoff. May have had a guy off sides there across the line before the ball was kicked. 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. Not really sure. Maybe if it was one guy, might be a record.
Yeah.
Sure, they've been maybe a 6 touchdown or maybe even a 7 or 8 touchdown quarter along the way. But still got 43 seconds.
Yeah.
It's got to be flirting with something. 5 touchdowns, hard to do in a quarter.
Yes, sir.
35-0 it stands, though, on the Parker Farm service. Ensuing kickoff to come still. Just backed it up 5 yards. Browning, number 41, out to kick it off. We were noting on the chart, Wilson listed at a healthy 6'1", 210. And again, only a junior out there on this kickoff team again. He's actually an interior guy, so one of the guys that goes straight for the guy with the ball. So to attract him all the way across the field like that, he wasn't even the contained man, keeping him from getting around the edge. A short kick here, fielded about the 30-yard line by one of the upbacks. Wrapped up quickly after a 5-yard return by number 20, Chance Cannon. They'll start their drive from the 35, down 35 here in the first. Almost 35 seconds on the clock.
Yes, sir.
38.6 to go here in the first quarter. Roberson Ram offensive unit back on the field. Original starting quarterback, number 15. Also back on the field for Roberson. That's Brody Whitson again. A quick swing pass out to the flats. He's got his man's favorite target, number 25 there. Finds yardage. He's got a nice little catch and run. A 10-yard pass with a 15-yard run on top of that.
Yes, sir.
Picks up about 25.
And that's
Devin Creedle.
That's good for Creedle. That's the guy that went out a couple times, keeps coming back in, fighting tough.
Like I said, wasn't wobbly. He's good to go.
Yeah. Looks like the number 15, Brody Wilson, looked like he's the passer.
That's
of the
exactly
two
what I was about
quarterbacks.
to say. He's in there when they want to throw it, looks like.
Oh, got a fumble.
Snap. He picks it up. Scrambling for his life. It's going to be brought down for a big loss. Number 5 in there.
JVR, Rice Wilson.
Rice Wilson.
Yes, sir. I think that's his second sack of the night, if I'm not mistaken.
That's a 16-yard sack there. Jawan, they're going to be looking at second 26 to go. Huge loss there. Again, the snap pretty much cleanly away from him. Didn't even get a hand on it. So looking at a real difficult spot here is the Rams offense. Got a timeout. We're going to stay with it on the field. It's just the end of the first quarter. So we're going to turn the field around. They won't have to go very far with the ball being so close to the 50, but they do have the little mandatory, break between quarters.
They had him doing the clock in that. There ain't no way you do that.
So number 25, right after they get a little something going, 25-yard catch and run. They lose 15 yards on the very next play just due to a bad snap, getting away from the quarterback in the shotgun. That's the kind of thing that can really just kill an offensive drive.
Yes, sir.
Discourage your whole team. Finally feel like you might be working, getting a little something going. And then you just had the miscue. Last drive ended with the mesh point where the quarterback hands it off to the running back. They weren't able to get that clean. So defense picked it up and scored. It's just you got to feel that in the huddle that the things just aren't clicking. Can't get things going here tonight. And again, the Kings Mountain defense, tough to move against anyway. Rolls out to his left, throws left-handed, almost intercepted. Number 19 on the tip. That's Belton Presley. Had a couple guys behind him who were in maybe position to make the interception. Ussery again feels like he might have had a beat on that ball had it not been tipped by his own guy. But again, you never know. There's your own players back there ready to make the play. If you don't, you never don't tip one when you can.
Yeah, one fingertip will change the whole direction of the football.
Yeah, it'll break up a pass altogether sometimes, if not most times. So you definitely do it when you can. It's just when you find out it was your guy that you broke up the pass, a little discouraging. So the Rams looking at 3rd and 26 now, rolling out to his left. He's got time this time. Looking downfield into single coverage, but good coverage. Broke up by number 25. I think I heard Bettis or Pettis. Logan Patrick.
Logan Patrick.
Number 25. Put that on our roster.
Yeah, let's write that down since we don't have it on here.
I bet he's on here with a different number.
Yeah, on the paper it's number 37. Yeah.
Now we know. Got him in his right number, right name. So the punt unit comes out for the Rams as they're looking at 4th and 26 after the big deep sack, unable to pick up any yardage. They had a good chance there, good single coverage, shot downfield, but broken up nicely. Punt away again, another good one. Not quite the spiral, but still low and long. Going to bounce down around the 10.
Oh, great punt.
Yeah.
Great punt.
This time Pacehour backed up, anticipating it to maybe travel a little further in the air. And
so Colson Graham.
Maybe not a bad idea not to kick it to him. Favor one side or the other, let it bounce to him rather than air it out to him, out-kick your coverage, as they say. Say his name was Graham, the punter there for Roberson. Yeah, I've been a little impressed with the leg.
So he's got a kicker name.
He's got 2 bombs off. And one of them looked like a pass.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
When you know he's at least done it right a few times when they get a spiral off, it goes 60 yards in the air. All right, first play from scrimmage, a little swing pass out to number 2, Ussery. Catches it near the line of scrimmage, finds some good room off the left edge, though. Turns it into about a 15-yard gain.
Yeah.
It's his first reception of the night.
It's another Flooring America first down right there, Jason.
Oh, I'm on the wrong. About to put these stats on the wrong sheet.
So it looks like we got Marquise Adams in the backfield with the quarterback for the first time tonight.
Adams, capable back.
Absolutely.
Looking for Pacehour, off his hands, hits the ground. Started turning downfield there maybe before he reeled that one in. Looking for that big gain. As always. On to 4 different receivers tonight. Second and 10 now for the Mountaineers in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers up top. Pacehour by himself down low. He's looking up top, going deep.
One.
He's behind the secondary, has to hold up and let the ball come down. Makes the catch.
Quentin Davidson
catches another bomb. That play started way back at the 27-yard line. Let's see how far it goes for.
So look like they got him stopped at the
It's a 40-yard gain. So Quinn Davis streaking down the right sideline, connects with a 40-yard bomb. That brings his total to 64 yards for the night. A touchdown.
He's gone.
Very next play from scrimmage, a little hitch pass to Paysor, gets out in the open, and he is gone. Was it a hitch pass or an end around?
It looks like it was end around.
End around. Handed off to Paysor. Didn't have my head up, buried in my stat sheet over here. So they bring him from the right edge on the end around, finds room off the left edge, and goes in untouched.
Yes, sir. That's going to be another Ronaldo Automall touchdown, 4423 East Dixon Road.
It's about a 33-yard scamper there.
Kicks up. Looks like the kick's good.
So that's a perfect 6 for 6 tonight on the extra points. Bring score 41-0. We'll take another break. We'll be right back to the action after this.
For all of your auto performance needs, head to Kings Mountain Auto Supply, located at 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. No matter the car or truck you drive, Kings Mountain Auto Supply is what you need to keep you on the road. Talk with one of the local staff members for your hard-to-find parts at an affordable price. You get top quality and service with a smile at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all 3 special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
41. Yeah, he missed that.
Did he?
I just assumed he hit it. You know what happens when you assume, Drew? You leave it, try to get rid of it. You know, hey, but you leave salaries get.
All right, we're back here at Kings Mountain High School where we're finding out that the extra point was not good. Jinxton was saying that was 6 straight. Turns out it was 5 straight and then one missing. And that leaves the score 41-0. We did have that part right. I started thinking that wasn't a multiple of 7 when I threw it out there. I was like, oh, 41, has he not kicked it yet or did it not go in? Did it not put it up? I thought they just hadn't put it up yet. Turns out that he had missed it, so he's 5 for 6.
Okay.
Still pretty good, but
yeah, I guess sometimes from the angle we're sitting at, I thought he made it.
Kobe Paysauer finding his way onto the stat sheet in all forms. Now all he needs to do is throw a touchdown, and he'll have all the bases covered.
Yeah.
He's rushed for 1, received 2, got 100 yards in the air, 33 on the ground.
Yeah.
So let's line him up at quarterback, see how far he can throw it.
Might as well go and give him the hat trick.
He'd probably catch it himself. You know they can do that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Brett Favre's first completion was to himself.
Right.
It usually bounces off of somebody. Bounced off a lineman's helmet and came right down to him, but that counts as a pass and a complete pass. And the quarterback can complete a pass to himself.
That's funny.
Yeah, just that odd little, I don't know why I know that. But Brett Favre's first complete pass was to himself. Oh, that was an amazing one-handed catch over the middle by T.C. Roberson. That was just a quick slant from the slot man, number 7. And he absolutely one-hand speared that ball out of the air and tacked on about 20 yards after the catch.
Looks like we got a penalty afterward.
It's about a 22-yard gain by number 7.
Number 7 is Hunter Maddox.
Got an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty there on the Mountaineers. Hunter Maddox, 22-yard pickup. And then they got a tackle on about 15 after the play. Going to be 1st and 10 for Roberson. Good field position here from Kings Mountain 36-yard line. So see if the defense can step up here and keep them out of the end zone. Fakes a handoff. Got a quick dump off. Oh! Tipped in the air. Intercepted by number 20. They're going to call him down where he caught it, but got tipped into the air. Number 20, Chance Cannon's the interception right when we needed it, just when they were getting into Kings Mountain territory after a big penalty. Comes up with the interception, and we're going the other way now. We'll be starting this drive from our own 42.
That's the tip balls we was just talking about. They finally was able to recover one of the tip balls.
Yeah, he had a guy make an effort at one earlier when he got tipped, trying to dive underneath it. And this time, able to stay on his feet, or at least get under it. Caught him down where he caught it. Must have had a knee go down.
Gives it right back.
Ensuing play. The handoff was dropped in the backfield, and it looks like Roberson was able to recover it. So after the intercepted pass, we got a fumble recovered by the defense. Roberson takes right back over at Kings Mountain 35.
Looks like Adams wasn't ready for the ball. I don't know if he thought, it looks like the quarterback thought it was a run, and Adams thought it was a fake, and just coughed it up on the ground right there.
That's when you're glad you got the healthy lead.
Yes, sir.
And you're just working out the kinks on things like that. Still 41-0. Defense just didn't get much of a breather there. Right back on the field. Fakes the handoff. Finds a man over the middle on a quick slant. Makes the catch. Pays for it, though, with the big hit over the middle. About an 8-yard pickup.
Just like that was Belton Presley on the tackle and Trayvon Hill on the catch.
Again, 2nd and 3.
5 passes to 5 different receivers.
Quarterback looks like he's got a pretty decent arm for Roberson.
Throwing quarterback. Throws left-handed. Drops back. Throws one deep down the left sideline.
He dropped it.
He had a man who had made a good move. Ussery, usually not out of position. It looked like it was a fade route, and then he underthrew it. One of those jobs where Ussery didn't get his head around, and the receiver saw the ball first and cut underneath Ussery. It's lucky he didn't come down with a catch and a touchdown on that one. Underthrown a little bit, but again, that's what helped him get open.
Yeah.
If you ever heard of the old back shoulder throw, it's kind of like that, not really. He just kind of led him to the other side of the defender because the defender had his back turned. Again, drops back, looks left, tries to dump it off into the flats. Unable to haul it in. It's Gillian.
Looks like that was number 1 Looper on the drop on that catch right there. Who would have came up with it, but it looks like they would have had the first down on that one.
It looks like a 1, but it's a really skinny 9, actually.
Okay.
Yes, it looked like a 1. I thought it was a 1 at first, too, and the closer he got, I realized it's not a 1. Number 9, Gillian. The only reason I called it is because I heard the announcer say Gillian. But, yeah, dropped it regardless. Probably wish we hadn't got his name right. 4th and down. They're going for it, 4th and 4. He's scrambling for his life. And they drop him for about a 10, maybe a 12-yard sack. Once he left the pocket, he never really had much chance to keep his eyes downfield. Big number 32, Chase Ellis, comes away with that sack. That's going to get the Mountaineers the ball back. Again, they were going for it on 4th down, so they take over on downs. Mountaineers are going the other way, enjoying a 41-0 lead here. 8 minutes and 30 seconds to go, still in the second quarter. Roberson having a tough go of it tonight. Handed off Adams off to the left edge between guard and tackle. Got a big run on 1st down, going to pick up 14 yards. Going to be a Mountaineer 1st down. So after the fumble, redeems himself nicely with that carry. That's Marquise Adams, sophomore, 5'11", 175. So getting him broke in early in his career. Another handoff to Adams. Between the guards.
Right up the middle.
Lots of room again.
Tough run.
It's a 15-yard, another 14-yard game. Consecutive 14-yard runs between the tackles.
That's another Flooring America 1st down right there, Jason.
All right. And Kings Mountain keeps moving those chains. Got 1 receiver up top, Paysauer with company. Davidson down low. Steady die to Adams. This time he goes off the left tackle. Barely got a hand on him at the line of scrimmage. Not enough to bring him down. He picks up 9, maybe 10. Let's see if they give him the first on that. It's going to be close.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be close.
Going to bring it on up.
Yes, sir.
Right at 10 yards.
Right at 10.
So 14-yard, 14-yard, and 10-yard gains consecutively for Adams. He's trying to make up for that fumble.
Yes, sir. Another Flooring America first down right there.
In the I formation, more or less.
Oh, we got another fumble.
Yep, over the quarterback's head. Reed able to jump on it, but not before we back up about 9 yards. Not a 9-yard loss, 10-yard loss after the snap goes over Reed's head. So we got our work cut out for us now on 2nd and 20. Going to be taking some shots down the field. At least try to get half of it back, I would say, here.
Yeah.
Might see that tight end pass again right here up the seam.
Right up the seam, yes, sir.
Usually less room to do that when you're at the goal line, but they back up about 10 yards there. Might try to sneak it in when they don't realize they've spread out the field again, maybe.
Well, I'd look for him. I just seen the tight end, Bryce Fisher, come out the game.
I say Fisher not on the field, so.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised they go.
Bring a big rush.
Oh, we got a screen. Oh, great.
Nicely executed. That's a good play when you're backed up like that. Easy completion. Picks up about 10 yards.
Let's see, number 10, Zajon Mills with the stop. Pretty good tackle on for about Zajon. They could have went for a little more if he wouldn't have got the tackle when he did.
That was a tight end, just wasn't Fisher. That was Orlando Odoms, I believe, on the reception.
Okay.
And like I said, got about half of it back, which is what they wanted. Exactly, make this a manageable 3rd down. If you call 3rd and 10 manageable for the Mountaineers, they've got a few plays in the playbook that can get that much.
Yeah, look like they just drew Roberson off sides as well. It's like we got 3rd and 11. Kobe Pesor pass across the middle, another touchdown.
All right, so about as quick as they can look up. They hit Kobe Pesor over the middle, streaking into the back of the end zone. It's going to be another big touchdown for the Mountaineers, and this one's getting out of hand early.
Yes, sir.
47-0 as it stands, with the extra points still to come. No flags on the field. Pesor having a day. Didn't get to see how far that one went for. Can call it 23 yards.
Okay.
I'm going to say that they haven't moved the sticks yet.
Yeah, they hiked the ball so fast and threw it across the middle. Pesor made one little juke move and took it on in.
That's all she wrote. Extra point this time. It's good. Score 48-0. Kings Mountain out to a big lead early.
Water. Yes, sir. Thank you.
48-0 the lead. Pesor with 3 touchdowns and 131 yards on 3 receptions. Every catch is a touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Every run's a touchdown, too, because that's the 4th of the night.
Yeah,
Probably done talk through our break. Too much action to go to break here.
Yeah.
Won't be much longer and kind of be a little out of hand. Again, already 48-0. I think we scored 5 times in the first quarter, and it didn't let up here in the second. Even though we've seen them change out the running back already, we've got a sophomore in there, Marquise Adams, working on the ground. After Brooks has got 76 yards on 10 carries, so a nice little 7.6 per carry. And a touchdown to his credit.
Yeah.
Well over 100 yards on the ground when you put in Pesor's 33-yard end around. Adams chipped in 38 of his own. And the Mountaineers are clicking on all cylinders tonight.
Absolutely, Jason.
Ensuing kickoff is away, up and short. Fair catch called for, but he let it bounce. So after it bounces, you can't return. Call for a fair catch.
I will say Roberson has still played, tough football tonight. They haven't laid down at all. They still came up with a few good plays here and there.
Oh, yeah, they got a chunk yard, just a penalty or a good defensive play like the sack after the 25-yard catch and run. They've showed up in the stats column. Kings Mountain, again, just one of the better teams in the area, if not the state. It's always going to be tough sledding when you play Kings Mountain, especially when you come to their house and they got a brand-new field.
Brand-new field.
Didn't need a reason to play, just to have them up against you. So let's play them at home, first home game that's actually at home.
Yeah.
You already knew it was going to be difficult. And now they got a new field to make sure that they get off on the right foot.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's almost as bad as like playing them on homecoming or something. You know, it's
Yeah.
like that we needed a reason for them to be up. They're already good. Now they're good and excited.
Yes, sir.
All right, Roberson comes back out. Looks like we got a number 15 back under center. He's in the shotgun, actually. So, pass incomplete. Intended for Day. Little talk of a running clock to come.
Yeah.
So it's got to be an agreement between both coaches, maybe past the halftime. But when the lead gets to a certain point, they'll run the clock. Again, probably to keep people from getting hurt when the game's already out of hand. Just some teams save face. Got a timeout, Rams. So we'll take a quick break. See if we can get back to the action.
For all of your auto performance needs, head to Kings Mountain Auto Supply, located at 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. No matter the car or truck you drive, Kings Mountain Auto Supply is what you need to keep you on the road. Talk with one of the local staff members for your hard-to-find parts at an affordable price. You get top quality and service with a smile at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all three special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
All right, back to the action. Rams first play from scrimmage, a handoff. Looking to go to the outside, ends up cutting it up early, finding a nice little crease there on the cutback. Gets 11 yards on the first carry. It's number 25, Creedle.
Creedle's had a solid game tonight.
Yeah, he's been the bright spot. Again, he's been down a couple times. He's actually made some plays on defense as well.
Yes, sir.
But offensively, he's chipped in on the ground effectively. He also had a little catch and run for 25 yards. He's got at least 50, 55 all-purpose yards. Quarterback's mishandled snap, able to pick it up, gets out of the pocket, scrambles for about 4 yards. Got a flag down. Probably a hold. And they are backing up. Yeah, we got a hold. Got to undo that little 4-yard scramble. And replay that first down. So they back up 10 yards. Now we got first and 20. Everything's looking real good for the Mountaineers. Can't really think of anything to complain about other than perhaps the one turnover where, you know, Adams and the quarterback just weren't on the same page. But that's the sophomore coming up, learning the hard way. Done very good after that with his next 3 runs, all getting first downs. The Kings Mountain defense in the backfield almost instantly on that next play, first and 20. Going to bring up about second 24, able to sack him for about a 4-yard loss.
Yeah. Looked like quarterback shaky on that play. Looked like we just went back down.
Yeah, he got up momentarily. Went back down. Trainer's out there talking to him. We're going to go to a break while we sort this out. We'll be right back as soon as we sort out the injury.
Just In Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just In Time Plumbing can handle any job, from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just in Time Plumbing, every time. 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. Hey, cookouts begin with a Traeger grill, and Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain, located on South Railroad Avenue, is your Traeger grill headquarters. Check out the Traeger rubs and accessories too, and see the line of Case knives, and the old Milwaukee blowers, and Husqvarna mowers, chainsaws, trimmers and blowers, and cabbage plants are now in stock. Get yours today. So head on over to Hometown Hardware, located at 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain.
Off 30. All right, we're back now. It's Roberson back on their feet. Again, the backup quarterback number 2 in the game. First pass of the game, he finds a man off the right side, running back Creedle. Another little catch and pass. Creedle, decent hands out of the backfield. Got a flag down. Looked like about a 6-yard gain. Got to wait and see what they call, though. Might get negated. Back up again, calling Knapp. Got a horse collar on the 6-yard catch and run.
Yeah, on Day Wilson, number 10, but I didn't feel like it was a horse collar, but, you know, maybe refs got a better angle than I do.
Yeah, here's some boos from the fans. Maybe not a clear cut. They called one the other. They've actually, the second one they've called on us tonight. The second time Day-Day's got, or not Day-Day, Creedle, the running back / receiver. He got horse collared on another swing pass earlier. Or at least he got that call. Sometimes the guy just falls funny, like, you know.
Yeah.
You actually have his jersey not in the neck hole. That's what the horse collar tackle is. When you get in the hole of the jersey or in the pads. Hand off to Creedle off the left edge here on 1st and 1. He's got the first down and more. Nice little run there, picked up 12. And he's had a decent night.
Yeah, Creedle's actually got a pretty nice size itself. 6'1" senior, 190.
Yeah, can catch the ball out the backfield. That's always an asset. Again, backup quarterback Knapp. Think still in there. Got 2 wide receivers down low, 1 up top. Joined in the backfield by Creedle. Hands off to Creedle. Starts to run to the right. Realizes there's much more real estate to his left. Cuts it back wisely. Picks up at least 6 yards. 7 after the spot. So he's over 50 yards now on the ground, and don't forget he's chipped in 31 with his catching runs. So he's closing in on 100 yards altogether. It's doing a little something with this Kings Mountain defense. It ain't easy to go over 100, even if it is combined.
Right.
Here they're stacking the box a little. They're creeping up this time. Oh, yeah, big blitz into the backfield. Able to avoid it, though. Picked up nicely by a back. Remember, his backup quarterback plays tight end as well, so he's out in space and makes a few moves. Gets close to the first down line. Kings Mountain gets that sideline warning. And he's going to be about a yard, maybe half a yard short of the first down after that 3-yard scramble. Looked like they were going to have him in the backfield, though. All right, 3rd and a yard to go. A little bit less than a yard. If you can trust the first down markers. Four minutes, 20 seconds left to play here in the second quarter before we get into the halftime. Quarterback and halfback kind of collide there. A high snap, bad mesh point, unable to hand it off cleanly. Not what they needed there on 3rd and 1 as he gets no gain, maybe even lost half a yard. That's an unfortunate play. All right, 3rd and 1, just got to go forward a little bit. Maybe hand one off straight ahead instead of working side to side. See if you can't, maybe you can just get behind your center and go for a yard. Try quarterback sneak even. All right, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Got 4th and about a yard and a half. 2 receivers up top with a wing back. Got 1 down low. Back in the backfield's Creedle. Fakes the handoff to Creedle. Looks for the slot man down the seam. Throws it behind him. Falls harmlessly incomplete, but we've got a flag down. If that's against the Mountaineers, they'll either redo it or pick up a first. If not, it's going to be declined. It's a holding penalty. They do decline. So turnover on downs. The Mountaineer defense bends but doesn't break. Takes back over on their own 33-yard line.
Forest View 37, Bessemer Cities, nothing. At halftime, Youngstown 12, North Castle, nothing in the second quarter. Burns 10, Crest 7. Clover 20, South Point nothing, West Lincoln 21, Cherryville nothing.
All right, there's a handoff underneath on the first play of scrimmage. Adams with lots of room. He's been untouched so far. And finally brought down after he's deep in the Ram territory. That one started all the way back at the 33, and he's not brought down until he's at the Ram 27-yard line. From the 33 to the 27, let me do a little math there. I guess that's going to end up being 33 plus 27, oddly enough.
Bandy's 13, South Falwell 8. East Lincoln and Nashbrook tied at 7. Stuart Kramer leads East Gadsden 21.
No, that's not quite right.
At the half, trails Banks 28-0.
It's 23 and
over East Rutherford.
23. I think it's about a 46-yard gain. Big gain regardless. Gets the next handoff, gets about 8 yards, and then puts it on the ground. Mad scramble for the ball, and Rams say they have it.
It's got to be tough. Have to have a big run like that and give it up on the next play. I hate that.
Yeah, 40-yard run's what it was. So again, that's his second fumble of the night that went the other way. So he's looked good when he's got the ball. He ain't had a run of less than 10 yards yet. 14, 14, 10, then a 40-yard monster. Right after that, he goes 8, puts it on the ground. 8 yards and then the fumble. Man, his very first touch of the night, a fumble. So 2 carries go the other way. Roberson's first play from scrimmage, a run that goes nowhere. It's actually stuffed for a 2-yard loss. They did recover a fumble so deep in their own territory, though, that if the defense makes a few more plays like that, they may run out of real estate to get the punt off. Offense working out of a shotgun. Lots of receivers out there. Got 3 down low, 1 up top. So we got trips right. A single man all the way up top. Taking shots down the field at this point. Quarterback drops back, looks to his right, rolls right. He's under pressure. Gets it away, broken up across the middle by number 20. Dave, if I'm not mistaken. No, Cannon.
Chance Cannon, yeah.
Called Cannon's name a few times as well.
Yes, sir. Cannon's usually pretty good in the secondary. Usually comes up with a few pass breaks up a game.
Yep. Again, I like their secondary. They're
really active
in the receiver's pocket.
Yeah, they're really active.
Not many uncontested receptions to be had. Hand one off up the middle. Not a lot of room there between the guards. Flips the ball back in disgust after a short pickup. Only able to get back to the original line of scrimmage, about a 1-yard gain.
Yeah, it looked like you had Day Wilson back in there again.
So 4th and 10, going to be snapping it from the 16. Going to be punting it with his heels against the goal line, but he is out of the end zone. That's always a bonus.
Yeah.
See if the Mountaineers probably won't come for it either with the score 48-0. They'll practice their return left, return right. But there's always 1 or 2 guys who are assigned to go for the ball.
Yeah.
So punt, snap, punt away cleanly. Muffed. It's been touched, so it's a live ball. Roberson, did they jump on it? Yeah, they did.
Like they did.
Roberson recovered it around the 50-yard line. It was Quentin Davidson who mishandled the punt. And again, once a returning team player touches, it's a live ball. There's a bit of a scrum, almost able to cover it up, but blasted off of it at the last second, recovered by Robeson before it goes out of bounds. So they'll get the ball back. Actually in Kings Mountain territory, on the Kings Mountain 49. I don't know if you know Clint Spencer, Juwan, but there was one year he called that the 51-yard line. So we call that the Clint Spencer 51-yard line every now and then.
That's cool.
Roberson with the ball on the 51. In the shotgun, looking for a man down the left sideline on a little comeback route right at the sticks. I believe he did. Yep, they're going to call that a catch, and that's going to give him the spot. That looks like it's going to be a first down. Nice little route, nice little pass and catch by number 12. He showed up once already tonight for a 12-yard reception. Now he's got another for 10.
Yes, sir. That's going to be a Flooring American first down right there by our sponsor.
Number 12. Ran a good route. Rodney McDay. Just a little hook right at the first down mark. Ran the coverage off nicely.
Oh, it was a great route.
Ball on time. Good timing. That's what he says we need to do more of. Some timing routes.
Yes, sir.
Little hooks and ins and outs. They've been trying it, though. It's just, like I said, hard to move the ball against Kings Mountain. Good secondary. Okay. Good front line. Linebackers are filling the holes. Everybody in there assigned gaps. It's just hard to run, hard to throw. Run the risk of an interception every time you pass, pretty much.
Yeah, with the secondary that Kings Mountain has, they're pretty good.
Yeah, you have to run a good route, and it has to be well timed, and the ball's got to be where it's supposed to be, or it's either broken up. Sometimes it goes the other way. I've seen it already tonight. Can't be off even a little. This defense can capitalize. Got them a little drive going, though. Again, it started in Kings Mountain territory on the 49. Picked up a quick first down with a good pass and catch. Now we're on the 39 with a fresh set of downs. Got Creedle in the backfield with Knapp still under center in the shotgun. Just calling the plays. Quarterback position is Knapp. Rolling out to his left, loses the ball, gets strip sacked from behind, and Kings Mountain covers it up.
Yes, sir. Looked like that might have been, let's see what number would come from the ball. Number 32.
Yeah, 32 recovered. I think 31 knocked it loose. Who you got at 32?
I don't have anyone at 32, Jason.
I think it might be Blake Emery, who's listed at 33.
Okay.
And I believe it was Orlando Odoms that knocked it loose.
Knocked it loose, yep.
Just didn't see the guy coming from the blind side. He was fleeing the pocket. He took a little dive. He really punched the ball is what he did. But he also brought him down as he punched it, so we call it the strip sack. Wasn't really in a passing motion. That's your typical strip sack.
Yeah.
Anytime you sack him and get a fumble, that's a strip sack to me. Kings Mountain going the other way, starting their drive from the 46-yard line. Handoff underneath. Going back to the hot hands. Brooks back in the game. First carry's a 10-yard pickup. Probably going to go ahead and move the sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rashard Brooks, 10 yards on his first touch. Again, Adams doing a good job with yardage, getting big chunks every time. Just can't fumble once every 4 or 5 touches, right? So, a little more ball security. That's one of the first things you want to teach a young back. Him just being the sophomore, I think he's had his experience. He's gotten out there and run some plays. He'll probably get back in the game, too, later after the half. But speaking of the half, the clock winds down. We're going to go into the locker room, 48-0 Kings Mountain. We'll probably see a little more Adams in the second half. They just let Brooks have that touch. And going into the locker room, 48-0. So we will have the running clock there in the second half, Juwan.
Yes, sir.
Up 42 points. The coaches agreed before the game. So running clock in the second half. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with tonight's halftime show brought to you by Kings Mountain Auto Supply. So quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be right back.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay zero money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain. Hey, cookouts begin with a Traeger grill, and Hometown Hardware in Kings Mountain, located on South Railroad Avenue, is your Traeger grill headquarters. Check out the Traeger rubs and accessories too, and see the line of Case knives, and the old Milwaukee blowers, and Husqvarna mowers, chainsaws, and trimmers and blowers. And cabbage plants are now in stock. Get yours today. So head on over to Hometown Hardware, located at 110 South Railroad Avenue in Kings Mountain. Do you know what Putnam Distributor sells? Auto parts, truck parts, stuff for all sorts of equipment, plus 25 brands of motor oil, hydraulic fluids, filters, batteries, even nuts and bolts, and all at low, low prices. Putnam Distributors is located in downtown Patterson Springs, just 5 minutes from Kmart and the Cleveland Mall. Go south on Highway 226 or Highway 180 and just follow the signs. Putnam's prices are low on everything and for everybody. Call 704-487-9395 or visit them online at PutnamDistributors.com. The most popular flooring sold today is the new LVT waterproof flooring, and it's now on sale at Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain and Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia. Now you can buy the new LVT waterproof flooring for only $2.99 a square foot. That's right, only $2.99 a square foot. And they do free estimates with installation available. See Flooring America on Slater Street in Kings Mountain or Carpet One Interiors on East Ozark Avenue in Gastonia for your new LVT waterproof flooring.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
It's the Summer to Drive Yamaha sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Yes, it's time to get out and ride. Get up to $3,000 in customer cash and low 2.99% APR financing during this special event. And check out the new Yamaha Slingshot, the ultimate joy ride, with rebates of up to $2,500 and 2.99% APR financing for up to 60 months. So get out and ride during the Summer to Drive sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk, exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell. If you've ever been in a tight spot and needed a tow, it would have been nice to have the number for Crown Automotive Group in Kings Mountain. With 24-hour towing service, they can have you back on the road. And don't worry about that fender bender. Crown Automotive can straighten it out in no time at all. Just call Crown Automotive Group at 704-739-3363. And be sure to check out their line of nice pre-owned vehicles. You too can become one of their happy customers. So write the number down, 704-739-3363. You never know when you may need a tow. Crown Automotive Group, 5124 East Dixon Boulevard between Shelby and Kings Mountain. Enjoy the taste of the fair. This is the theme of this year's 2019 Cleveland County Fair, set for September 26th through October 6th. Come and enjoy the flavors of the fair in the best way possible, celebrating 95 years. It's fun for the whole family. Ride Offers shows will be back with more rides than ever. Enjoy 2 big nights of the Demolition Derby, and pig racing returns this year to the Cleveland County Fair. So make plans now to bring the family out for a taste of the fair. The 2019 Cleveland County Fair, September 26th through October 6th. For more information, call 704-487-0651 or go online at clevelandcountyfair.com. The Roundup store in Shelby is now your brand new Festool dealer in this area. Festool brings you 90 years of perfection. With Festool, your tools are always in good hands. From drills to screwdrivers to dust extraction, also sawing, routers, and more. And all with a 3-year comprehensive warranty. Buy with confidence. Buy a Festool tool today. Now available at the Roundup store, Highway 74 Bypass, East End, Shelby. Who are you? You're not a goat. Oh, you say you feel like a goat since you didn't buy your car from Renato Auto Mall in Shelby. And now you're putting up with a bunch of bull. Don't be like my friend here. You get no bull at Renato Honda and Renato Kia at Renato Auto Mall in Shelby, 4423 East Dixon Boulevard. Don't let another dealer get your goat. When it comes to a coyote, it's time to check out West End Sales in Vail, North and South Carolina's #1 dealer. Head to West End Sales in Vail for your coyote today. Check it out. It's time for you to get ahead of the pack and get a new coyote from West End Sales in Vail. Ask about their 6-year unlimited hour warranty and a free loader with qualifying tractors. That's West End Sales, located at 110 North Highway 18 in Vail. Has your old heated and air conditioning system been giving you trouble? Have no fear. Bill Shuford Heated and Air Conditioning is here, and they service all makes and models. Just call 704-484-0025. Bill Shuford Heating and Air has been Cleveland County's leader in home comfort since 1983, featuring American Standard heating and air conditioning systems. Visit them online at BillShufordHVAC.com. Bill Shuford Heating and Air, 213 Camel Street in Shelby.
All right, we're back here listening to Kings Mountain Auto Supply halftime show. Juwan Wilson, Jason Sane, Jock Anderson on the roof, bringing you the action live, as you can watch on YouTube. Again, 8 minutes to go here in the half. We'll probably see the special teams come out and start punting a few, kicking a few around. But it's been all Kings Mountain tonight, Juwan.
Absolutely.
Unlike last week when the first quarter was nothing but other team, gave the credit to Monroe, where they really took it to us in the first quarter of last week's game. This week we came out ready to play. Game got started off quickly with a 49-yard touchdown pass from Reed to Paysauer. Didn't get any better when moments later it was a 59-yard pass to Paysauer. So he was looking at 108 yards, two catches, 2 touchdowns early in the first quarter. And all they heard all week was number 12's good, don't let him get behind you. Can't let number 12 beat you.
Yeah.
They ain't let Paysauer win the game for him. There he was, 2 catches with 2 touchdowns. I'm sure they were a little down. And after that, it's just hard to come back when you're playing on the road against such a good team. And again, we're talking about some next-level talent on the field. It's just been all Kings Mountain. The score stands 48-0 here at the halftime. TC Roberson Rams having a tough go of it, but they do have some offense to speak of. It's just haven't been able to put anything in the end zone. They've actually been deep in Kings Mountain territory a time or two, and have had a couple of decent plays, mainly out of the running back, Creedle, who's got a decent all-purpose line going. He's got some 53 rushing yards, 31 receiving yards, just still unable to find pay dirt. Quarterback's inching on to 100 yards through the air. He's got 93 through the air combined. Number 15 usually does the passing for him. That's been Brody Whitson. Number 2 is his relief, Cullen Knapp, and the last 3 completions have been Cullen Knapp. Knapp started to throw a little bit here recently, and he's made 3 completions as well. So passing-wise, they've got 8 completions for 93 yards. Like I said, they're getting close to 100 yards through the air. They got 50 on the ground. It's just, that Kings Mountain team, they give a little, but they always come up with that big play. They've had a couple of turnovers, fumble recoveries, interceptions. Have been big plays for the Mountaineers. And that's where they see it, 48-0. It's just been a runaway. And we'll have a running clock here in the second half. If you're unfamiliar with a lot of high school rules, don't really do it in conference unless they agree to. Then sometimes they do it in conference. But these out-of-conference games, the 42 points in the second half is usually the agreed-upon amount. If both coaches agree, they'll have a running clock.
Yeah.
And then even if the score narrows to less than 42, they still keep it running. I even heard them say that they could even retake the lead and they would still keep a running clock.
Wow.
And then somebody jokingly says that's why you save your timeouts when you're up 48-0. I have to agree.
Ooh, yeah.
In case you do blow a big lead like that and got the clock running away, need to be able to stop it. But I don't see that happening anytime it's a running clock. It's because one of the teams is just outperforming the other to the point that it's starting to get out of hand. That is indeed what we've had so far tonight. Biggest factor tonight.
Biggest factor tonight's been the offense of Kings Mountain.
Yeah.
They just keep rolling and rolling.
Doesn't seem to matter whether they want to throw it or run it either.
Yes, sir.
Seem to be able to do either one at will with the right personnel.
Yeah, anytime
And,
Kobe's touched the ball tonight, it's been magic, or it's almost been magic.
Well, yeah, he's got 4 touchdowns, 3 in the air, 1 on the ground. Like I said, he needed 2 games worth of stats after they picked on him last week. Lost the game, but shut down the best player, if you call him, 1 reception for 50-something yards, shut down.
Yeah.
Which is a little bit. Got 4 touchdowns tonight, 131 through the air, 33 on the ground, so 4 touchdowns in the first half. I think we scored 5 times in the first quarter.
Yeah.
I may have called dogs off a little bit after that. Again, it's also hard to keep up that kind of pace.
Yeah, absolutely.
Adams came in to spell starting running back Brooks, who's had 11 rushes for 86 yards and a touchdown to his credit. Adams actually got the same amount of yards with half the number of carries, but also 2 fumbles to his name. Again, sophomore, just got to learn, at this level, those defenders, they ain't just trying to tackle you. Sometimes they're after the ball more so than you
Absolutely.
They'll always try to strip it, punch it, get a hand in there. It's just, at the next level. You can even see it sometimes at the next level where they're really focusing on putting a helmet on the ball, getting two hands on the ball. You see it in the NFL, sometimes they'll just straight try to rip the ball away more than they'll try to make a tackle sometimes.
Yeah, one guy to hold him up, one guy to come rip the ball out.
Yeah, if they can get their hands on the point, you're in trouble.
Absolutely, yeah.
I think that's what he's learning tonight. You got to secure the ball, keep it tight, cover the points.
Yeah.
As far as the moves and the running ability, it's there. 86 yards on 5 carries. Has a big 40-yarder mixed in there, but really 14, 10, 40, 8. He ain't had a short run yet.
Nah, I know at one point in time, I think, like you said, he had almost 3 first down runs.
4
in a row. 4 in a row, okay.
3 of them right back to back. Then I think we lost one.
Yeah. Could have broke one. He had 2 defenders left to beat. He had a kind of a weird angle to try to beat him at, but like you said, that was the 40-yard run right there.
Sometimes the secondary eventually gets the angle on you, but he was already broke to run, able to bring him down. Wouldn't be surprised to see him score before it was over with if they try him a few more times, which they're bound to in the third and fourth quarter.
Yeah, I definitely wouldn't be surprised if they came back out and he got a lot of runs tonight. Looking down the list, just trying to see if there's any more other running backs. Because they may, with the score being the way it is tonight, they may even get a little run tonight as well.
Yeah, the big name you miss for Kalen Mack, unable to suit up tonight and go after it. With the score 48-0, maybe they thought an extra week of rest as opposed to bringing him back early against a team you're pretty sure you'll be able to handle at home. I know he wants to get out there and play, and we're anxious to see him play. Hope he comes back soon, but Kalen Mack hasn't been in action tonight. Got to hold him out one more week. So that's why the sophomore's getting some run there and making the most of it. Did you spot any other running back? Chaz Armstrong, number 4, listed as a running back there. You occasionally see number 9 for tight end Bryce Fisher take one from the fullback position.
Okay.
But not but the 3 guys listed as official running backs here that I'm seeing. Chaz Armstrong, Marquise Adams, Rashad Brooks, and Ra'Kaylen Mack. And Ra'Kaylen Mack, not suited up tonight, or not available. So Rashad Brooks has led the way. Marquise Adams has backed him up. But yeah, like you said, we might see a little Chaz Armstrong at some point in the third or fourth quarter. So got about 50 seconds left. The Kings Mountain team makes its way back on the field. Roberson yet to come back out of the field house. So we're going to take one more break as the clock winds down. Looks like it's going to be a late start to the second half, but it should go by quickly with the running clock. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do. New shipments of carpet are coming in as we speak at Barrett's Floor Covering on the Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. All colors, all textures, and all on sale. Now's the time to come in and save. Plus, save too on the new stock of LVT luxury vinyl flooring. A selection of vinyl is priced as low as 50 cents a square foot. And pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for a 15% off coupon. And they do rug binding too. Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday. It's Easy Care BOGO time at Bridges True Value in Kings Mountain. Buy 1 gallon of Easy Care Platinum or Ultra Premium Interior or Exterior Paint or Easy Care Woodsman Exterior Stain and get the second one free. Every gallon of these top quality paints and stains give you the smooth application, vibrant color, and impeccable finish you want. With BOGO savings like these, you can do twice the projects for half the price. Visit Bridges True Value today, 301 West King Street in Kings Mountain. While supplies last, certain exclusions apply. See store for details. Offer ends September 2nd.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all 3 special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Just in Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just in Time Plumbing can handle any job, from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just in Time Plumbing, every time. 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. For all of your auto performance needs, head to Kings Mountain Auto Supply, located at 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. No matter the car or truck you drive, Kings Mountain Auto Supply is what you need to keep you on the road. Talk with one of the local staff members for your hard-to-find parts at an affordable price. You get top quality and service with a smile at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain.
All right. They tack 3 minutes onto the scoreboard there in addition to the halftime. Both teams out, getting stretched back out after sitting down there at halftime. Don't want anybody to get stiff, start the second half with an injury. Both teams back on the field now. 30 seconds on the clock, and we'll be back underway here at Kings Mountain High School. Kings Mountain, it's been all downhill, 48-0 as they're breaking in the new artificial turf field here at Kings Mountain. You see the colors popping there watching us on YouTube because that's the new artificial turf. It'll always look like that from now forward. And, have some good times to come, it looks like, with a decent season underway here. 48-0 up on TC Roberson as the halftime clock winds down. The officials called a kicking team out on the field to get back underway. I want to thank Kings Mountain Auto Supply again for sponsoring tonight's halftime show. And again, we will have the running clock here in the second half with the 48-point lead. So the second half will go by quick. If you're joining us at home, pay attention here. May only see a possession or two, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Sometimes only get 3 out of that with that running clock going. You just it gets by quick, and then maybe have time to catch the endings of some of the other games that KTC broadcast is putting on tonight. Perhaps find a little closer score game. We could get you some updates. I think I've heard a few come over the speaker. Most of those have been blowouts. I did hear closest game, and I'm sure we're covering it. Burns 10, Crest 7 was the last I heard on that one. Now, it's been a while. Probably been about a quarter ago I heard that.
Okay.
And West Lincoln was blowing out Cherryville. Unfortunately for you Cherryville boys, but fortunately for me.
Oh, man.
I didn't never blow anybody out when I played at West Lincoln. It was, I think we won one game 8-6, and then there was another one 21-7 or something. We did okay.
Same way for us.
That was our 2 wins that year, and the rest of it was us getting blown out.
Yeah.
Ooh, big crowd, big cheer from the home crowd. I believe they did just announce that Burns is still beating Crest.
Really?
Okay. All right, so back underway here at Kings Mountain. Again, a short, high kick, fair catch called for. Fielded at the 30, and the second half is underway. And we have already stopped the clock by mistake, and there she goes again.
Yeah.
A habit, hard to break. So the Roberson offense, the Rams back on the field. Going to start first and 10 from the Kings Mountain 31. Excuse me. Ram 31.
Yeah.
Turn the field around at halftime, didn't it? Yeah, they always do. Yeah, Kings Mountain received the opening kick. I did say that wrong, and we just assumed, because we didn't actually see it, we assumed that because of the cheering that they had won the toss and elected to kick it away, which you usually do, but they actually received the opening kickoff. So Roberson comes out with first possession. Goes deep on the first play and almost had a little something there. Number 4 was maybe a half a step behind the defense. A late flag comes out. Got to wait and see what it's about, but pass falls harmlessly to the ground despite being a good 50 yards there in the air. Just launched that one down the field. I don't know if it's quite 50 in the air now that I count it. 30, 35 in the air. Falls harmlessly. Going to be 2nd and 10. Never did see what came of the flag, if anything, or if it even was a flag. Just heard an uproar like there was one. Maybe the Kings Mountain fans wanted one. They didn't get it. Hand off, looking for room off the right side. It's Creedle. I think they looked at a few things at halftime. Again, probably realized he's one of the few players on the team having a good, productive offensive game. Started key on him a little bit, but dropped him for a 1-yard loss that time.
Yes, sir.
So -1 for Creedle. Hate to do it as well as he's played so far, but that's the way it falls. Got 2 receivers up top, 1 down low, working out of the shotgun. Still got Knapp in his quarterback position, scrambling to his left. He made some tackles, shows a little footwork out there, but unable to get much more than a yard. Only gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Nifty little scramble to the left. Evaded 2 or 3 tackles. Just defense was swarming him before he could even get the play going. It's going to bring up 4th and 10. And out comes the punt unit for the Roberson Rams.
Well, like that was Orlando Odoms on the stop again. Looks like
a few times.
Yeah, yes, sir. Looks like Odoms is going to be getting a lot of extra smell tonight, too. Looks like they've already took Day-Day Wilson out of the game.
I don't think that's Pace Hour back return either. I think
No,
it's
sir.
number 11 instead of number 12. First punt, that was a little wobbly from Graham. It is number 11 back to return the punt. Don't see an 11.
No, sir.
That may have been Pace Hour if he had to change jerseys. Do you still see 12 anywhere? Did he get a tear in his jersey? Well, no, it's got a name on it, so they wouldn't have had 2 jerseys with his name on it. Number 11, just not in our roster. Check that media thing they gave us. I bet it's got it in it. Because we printed, this one's printed offline. I guarantee you that one's got them all. We keep talking about how we don't have this number, don't have that number, but that's not the Kings Mountain fault. They actually gave us a very nice media guide.
Let's see, DeAndre Hull.
Yes, there we go. Number 11, DeAndre Hull returning that punt. First play from the line of scrimmage, a handoff off the left side. We got Marquise Adams back in the fold. Again, talked to him at halftime about securing the ball. I mean, I know you run faster when you let it swing, but it ain't a loaf of bread.
I'm sure they got on to him pretty good. You know, you lose 2 of them in the first half. I know the coaches probably had a good talking with him.
Yeah, there was a little heart-to-heart there about ball security.
Absolutely.
If you want to keep playing at this level, we like the way it looks when you get in space, but once that space closes down, it's time to maybe do the same, get 2 hands on the ball, give up those last couple of yards and go down.
Yeah, it look like we got a whole new offense out here, Jason.
23 there with that touch.
23, that's Albert Hope with the carry. Look like we also have a backup quarterback in number 19, Belton Presley. Belton's also a starter on the defense, too.
Did we get that number right there on that carry? Number 23 is listed. It wasn't listed as running back is all. We might not have gotten that number right. Albert Hope. Oh, he ain't listed at all, so yes.
Yeah, on the
got the more official. It is a running back. Albert Hope mixes into the stat line. Number 19 on the quarterback keeper. Tons of room off the left edge. They fell for the little play fake to Adams off the right side. He scrambled all the way from the 45. 45-yard pickup, or excuse me, 25-yard pickup, but we got a flag down back near the original line of scrimmage. This one is coming back. It's a nice carry, though, off the left edge by Belton Presley. Is that what the official roster reads as well? Yes, Belton Presley in there. Listed as a DB, but he was running that play from quarterback position. And again, it was quarterback keeper, so it might have been a little more of a wildcat than a true, I might pass this situation. Knew he was going to keep it the whole way, but there he goes back out again with the play. So Presley running the offense now from the quarterback position. Giving Reed a little break, going through your what-if scenarios. Presley in the shotgun, fakes the handoff underneath. Shows some good shiftiness as he flees the pocket. Might have even been a design draw. Didn't really see him look downfield very much to pass. He just kind of tucked it and went forward. Only picks up 2. It's going to bring up 4th and about 3. Going to keep the offense on the field, looks like. And looking to draw them off sides with 4th and less than 5 to go. They were looking to draw them off sides, but caused one of their own players to move.
Yeah.
So now we're going to walk it back 5, and it's going to bring up 4th and 8. The punt unit will come out. 4th and 3, I'm still not sure that we're ever really going to go for it.
Yeah, I think they were just trying to draw them off sides and end up drawing themselves off sides.
It's 48-0. They could have afforded to go to it, but they're in their own territory. Well in the lead. They were going to punt that one away if that drawing them off sides didn't work. Unfortunately, got your own guys to jump. So the hard count was good, so good. One of your own men moved. Looks like we got a quick timeout on the field. The only time they get the clock stoppage there. Yeah, we'll take a quick break. Come right back after this message.
Enjoy the taste of the fair. This is the theme of this year's 2019 Cleveland County Fair, set for September 26th through October 6th. Come and enjoy the flavors of the fair in the best way possible, celebrating 95 years. It's fun for the whole family. Ride Offer shows will be back with more rides than ever. Enjoy 2 big nights of the Demolition Derby, and pig racing returns this year to the Cleveland County Fair. So make plans now to bring the family out for a taste of the fair. The 2019 Cleveland County Fair, September 26th through October 6th. For more information, call 704-487-0651 or go online at clevelandcountyfair.com. It's the Summer to Drive Yamaha sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports in Gastonia. Yes, it's time to get out and ride. Get up to $3,000 in customer cash and load 2.99% APR financing during this special event. And check out the new Yamaha Slingshot, the ultimate joy ride, with rebates of up to $2,500 and 2.99% APR financing for up to 60 months. So get out and ride during the Summer to Drive sales event at Full Throttle Power Sports, 100 Indian Walk, exit 22 off I-85 in Lowell.
All right, we're back here at the field. Kings Mountain facing 4th and 8, forced to punt that one away. Pretty good punt. Allowed to bounce, got a Kings Mountain bounce. Came to rest at the 27-yard line. So Roberson takes over, their own 27, in the shotgun. Hands it off underneath. Finds a little room between the guard and the center. About 2 yards off of the right guard. And that was Creedle back in the game. Chase Ellis in on the stop for the Mountaineers. After the 2-yard pickup, looking at 2nd and 8. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left, a wing back. Hands off to fakes the handoff to the tailback, hits the wing back on a little bit of almost a reverse crossing route. Ran his route behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. And
then he hit him it looked like a swing pass, but he was coming from the wing back position. A little unusual play there. You don't really see that. Yeah, I don't really know what the heck you would call that route. Maybe kind of you ever heard of a name for a route like that?
I haven't.
Bend back, almost a bubble screen, except he was running it behind the line, like from tackle to tackle.
Yeah.
Usually a bubble screen starts at the edge and comes to the middle. That one started like from the tight end position and went to the slot on the opposite side. It was a little unusual. Handoff underneath. Again, Creedle, as we were saying, got the big playability, and he comes squirting out the other side of the pile, picks up about 15 yards before he's finally brought down. Creedle can run a little bit.
Yeah.
He can catch. Yeah, I like him out of the backfield, like him receiving, running.
Yes,
He's
sir.
looked pretty good against a tough defense.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's been a lone bright spot tonight.
Mm-hmm. And the 2 receptions for 30. He's your leading receiver.
Oh,
and of course,
okay.
your leading rusher, but yeah, he's your leading receiver too by about 10 yards.
Looks like they got him bottled up. Oh, yeah, he's down.
Kept his feet moving, though. He didn't go down. He almost had to blow it dead before he was going to concede.
Like number 42, A.J. Richardson on that stop, along with number 14, Devin Presley.
Cost him some yardage that time, though. Got him for a loss on that one. Again, when we got one guy is the only guy that's doing much, you start to key on him a little bit.
Yeah.
Load the box, make sure somebody's spying him out the backfield. All right, got 2nd and 13. Drops back, looks to pass right, tucks it, tries to run, keeps his eyes downfield and finds who else but Creedle for about an 7-yard completion in the flats. Creedle does catch it. So still your leading receiver for tonight, up to 38 yards and 3 receptions. Got the most yards and the most catches. Got the most touches and the most yards on the ground. Definitely working the offense through Creedle tonight. Creedle lines up next to the quarterback. Knapp still running the helm. Got a wing back, 2 receivers up top. Quick handoff to Creedle off the right tackle. Finds the 4 yards he needs for the first down and about 8 more.
Yes, sir. That's going to be another Flooring America first down for Creedle.
There is a flag.
Oh, we got a flag. Got some laundry on the field.
Yeah, and it's back around the line of scrimmage. I didn't see it either. Yeah, going to be a hold. Team's already backing up, their hands on their hips, mad at somebody. Probably unnecessary given the location of the flag and the fact that he caught the pass. I bet it happened during the scramble.
Yeah.
Anytime the quarterback has to leave the pocket, somebody's probably doing everything they can to keep him from getting tackled. So, yep, got him with the hold. That's going to negate the pass and catch, so I'll break out the old eraser. Doesn't have the most receptions anymore. Still has the most yards, though. All right, so 3rd and about 18, 19 on the scoreboard. The Parker Farm Service scoreboard. Drops back, looks left. Finds some single coverage, but throwing Ussery's direction is never going to be an uncontested pass, and Ussery breaks it up.
Yeah, another pass breakup for Ushery. Like I said, he's always all over the field. Always playing some good defense in that secondary.
Yeah, that pass intended for Shaq Hill, broken up by Ussery. Going to bring up 4th and 19, so the punt unit makes its way onto the field. Still got number 11 back deep.
Let's see, that's DeAndre Hole, wide receiver, sophomore.
DeAndre Hole, sophomore, getting into the varsity action here on the first night on the new field. That's got to be exciting for the young man. Back to return this punt. Opted not to return the last one. Let's see what he decides. They bounce it in there. That was, that's had the potential to be blocked, but wasn't. Didn't even get tipped. They actually could have caught it. Pretty sure he hit the punter's foot. And they didn't see it.
Yeah. I thought he got a little jump on that fast, coming around the side on that.
Yeah, they were in the backfield. Could have easily blocked it. Glad to see that they didn't run the kicker over because time's expiring here on the 3rd quarter. It was no need for that. I feel like he did run into his foot though, and if you don't touch the ball, that's technically a penalty. May have actually tipped the ball, but it looked like too good of a punt to have been tipped. Well, that's the end of the 3rd quarter. They're going to turn the field around. We're going to take a quick break while they respot the ball and move the chains. We'll be right back after this.
Buying a home can seem like a daunting task, but it's really not with Homestar Financial. With a short phone call, we can get you pre-approved. Once pre-approved, you're free to shop for the home of your dreams. At Homestar Financial, we can tell you the price or payment range that you qualify for. Your realtor will appreciate that you took the time to get pre-approved. So call me today. Let's make buying a home a dream come true. With Homestar Financial, it's quick and easy with no surprises at closing. Call today.
Now's the time to buy your new Kubota from Parker Farm Service in Kings Mountain. Right now, pay 0 money down. Get 0% APR financing for 60 months. Come on in now for all the details. All for good on the Kubota BX Series, the Kubota B Series, the Kubota L Series, and the Kubota MX Series tractors. Again, 0 money down and 0% APR financing for 60 months. Get your new Kubota today at Parker Farm Service, 126 Bessie Drive in Kings Mountain.
All right, we're back here. Starting off the 4th quarter. 3rd quarter went by in a flash. Still 48-0 after a couple of exchanges back and forth punting. Number 16, first play from scrimmage, dropped for a big loss for the Mountaineers. Got him for about a 5-yard loss. It's going to bring up 2nd and 15. Still got Presley working at the quarterback position. Hands it off right up the middle. Number 23 bounces to the outside, finds the seam. He's turned towards the pylon now. He's in the open field, but he's tracked down from behind. Not before a big gain. Play started all the way back at the 27.
That's Albert Hope on the carry. Big run for the senior running back. I always like to see the second string guys get in and get a chance to get some smell because they play really hard when they get their chance.
Yeah, he took it all the way down to the 26-yard line. That's going to be a 47-yard gain for number 23.
Resting at the 26-yard line.
We did get the name out of the roster. It's Albert Hope.
Oh, we got a ball loose.
Ball's on the ground. No signal yet. They're saying Roberson has come away with it.
Fumble recovered by the Rams.
Yeah.
Didn't even see who dropped it.
It was looks like it was Albert Hope again on the same carry.
Yeah, so after the big 47-yarder.
Yeah. Sometimes that happens after you get a big run. Sometimes you're a little gassed.
A little excited.
Yeah. May not hold on to that ball as tight the second time.
So ready to do it again.
Yeah.
Or to finish off the run that you didn't, got caught from behind. About ready. Now I'm going to finish it off for the touchdown. Just the exchange ended up on the ground. Roberson has it now. Offense back on the field. Hands off to Creedle. A nice bead drawn on him that time. Big defensive play.
Yes, sir. That's number 42, A.J. Richardson.
Yeah, he was keying on him that time. Saw him all the way. Got his head across and just absolutely picked him up off the ground. Stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. No more. First contact brought him down that time.
That's a good hit by A.J. It says here A.J.'s a freshman.
That's one of the first times we got Creedle on the ground. Just one guy out in open space.
Yeah.
They try him again. Same side. This time he drags the defender for a yard. But still brought down the original line of scrimmage. So first contact made in the backfield brings up 3rd and 10. 2 consecutive carries for Creedle. That time no yard on either one. They're starting to pay a little more attention to him. If Roberson wants a chance to get on the board, they're going to have to try somebody else, as one of the wide receivers at the bottom of the screen starts waving at him with both hands. I think he's saying he's got the single coverage you want and that they're actually pressing him a little bit. They decide to hand it off underneath the Creedle, who's met almost immediately at the line of scrimmage, 1 yard at the most.
Yeah. Second string unit's playing really good defense right now.
Yep. And I think they've been on the sidelines watching Creedle do all the work. And they realize, hey, but one guy we really need to make sure we stop. And if he's not beating us, I don't think we're going to get beat. And sure enough, now they've forced a 4th and 8. Brings the punt unit out, and he doesn't have a whole lot of room to work with. He's back to his own 5-yard line. Try to get this one off with 8 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter. Kings Mountain up 48-0 on the Parker Farm Service scoreboard. Punt snap makes its way onto the ground. He picks it up cleanly and gets it off, but it's short, wobbly, lands out of bounds. Doesn't even make its way to the midfield mark. Going to go out at about the 43-yard line. So Kings Mountain's going to start this drive from the Roberson 43. Clock's still going, 7.5 to play. All right, Juwan, call the action on me.
All right, I think, see, we got
Presley still at the quarterback.
Yes, sir. Presley still at the quarterback. Got Dubs right, Dubs left.
Ball on the ground.
Another fumble in the backfield.
Yeah, don't matter where the receivers are, you can't get the ball to the quarterback. That happened immediately from the snap. Actually, it wasn't 23. That's number 19 at quarterback. Oh, Belton Presley.
Yeah.
So it was Presley, just not 23. 23, the running back.
But
it was also in the backfield.
Yeah. Now, well, that was Adams again in the backfield.
Okay. We just got used to seeing him back there.
Yeah. I would like to see Adams get in the end zone. He's had some good runs. I wouldn't want him to be remembered for the fumbling tonight.
Yeah.
After the good run, it looks like we got another fumble in the backfield.
Picked it up clean, though. Actually got a pass off. Who caught that pass?
Let's see. That's number 15, Deron Dean.
Unfortunately, it did go for a yard, but they're still 2 yards shy of the original line of scrimmage. So
Yeah.
after he got the pass off, as he was, picked up the fumble, scrambling to his right, found the guy, though, kept his eyes downfield, did complete the pass. Now we're looking at 3rd and 11, though.
Yeah.
So a complete pass gets you back to 3rd and 11. So need a decent play here if they're going to go for it on 4th. They're at that point where I think they'd punt it away if they didn't get it. But the score being 48-0, don't have to punt.
Absolutely not.
Could do another play with the offense, take a little more time, give a guy another look, try something you've been wanting to try. So delay a game, going to back the Mountaineers up as if it wasn't already 3rd and 11. That'll be 3rd and 16. Yeah, delay a game with a running clock. It's almost cheap.
Yeah.
You can do that over and over, end up on about the 5-yard line and win the game.
Yeah.
But not what they were doing. It wasn't intentional. Just that second unit learning how to get the play in quick enough to get it off, right? You ain't got so much time.
Yes, sir. It's a lot of learning the second unit gets from nights like this.
Presley hands it off underneath to Adams. Adams with a decent chunk, so still able to get the yards. Sometimes whether they're not even there, I didn't even see a huge hole, and he got 5 right there. Of course, that just makes it 4th and 11. See if they're going to punt it or keep the offense on the field.
Looks like they're going to punt it, Jason.
All right. Who we got back there?
We got number 12
It's been the main returner.
for the Rams.
Got a man scrambling to get off the field. Ain't part of the punt return unit.
Yes, sir. Number 12 returning it.
That's
McDay, Rodney McDay.
Snaps good, punts away. Good spiral. Not going to return it. Oh, bad Kings Mountain bounce. Bounce backwards, scrambling to down it. And did keep it inside the 20. Good punt. Landed about the 11 or 12, but bounced backwards down at about the 20-yard line. Going to be at the 19. So again, Roberson just had tough sledding all night, starting inside their own 20. So that's a good enough punt when you're up 48-0. Doesn't have to be a coffin corner. But yeah, got him pinned deep again. Got a late entry to the defense. The offense politely waits on him to get set. Hand it off to Creedle. Creedle goes down, rolls forward for about 3 yards. Let's see if they call him down where he first landed or if he tripped. See if they give him the forward roll.
Creedle's definitely had a healthy diet of carries tonight.
Yeah, they back him up. I'll say he was down close to the original line of scrimmage. That's 3 consecutive runs where he's gotten no yards.
Yeah.
No, 0-0-1-0. They figured him out.
Oh, yeah. The second unit is definitely keying in on him.
This time they fake it. Quarterback tries to keep off the right edge. Also finds no room. 0-yard gain there. Yeah, I'm impressed with the second unit. Impressed with the second unit. Keeping the score at 48-0. About as soon as we say that, they'll probably drop a bomb on us. But they've kept the shutout intact so far. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Let's see if that defensive unit can make one more stop here. That would bring up a 4th and long enough that they would probably punt it away. Kings Mountain gets into the backfield quickly. They do complete a pass out to the right. He's going to pick up enough for the first down. And then about 10 more. Brings it all the way out to the 45.
It's Rodney McDay again.
About a 25-yard catch and run. 31-yard catch and run. Got all the way across the 50.
Yeah, looks like he reversed field a little bit. Tried to pick up some blockers. Hit that left sideline.
Yeah, that can wreak havoc on the second defense.
Yes, sir.
They all chase the ball almost to the point, you forget that you got an assignment and that he might come back your way, and you're supposed to maybe somebody's responsible for trailing the play in case he cuts back like that. Quarterback in the shotgun. Under pressure, big sack there.
That's number 31.
Know that guy.
Orlando Odoms again.
So Orlando Odom's firing into the backfield with the big sack. When we say big, they dropped him for an 11-yard loss. Bring up second, 21. Roberson, right when they get a good play, big play down the field, cross the 50-yard line, they find themselves backed up to their own 40 immediately thereafter. Comes another blitz right outside linebacker, so he rolls to his right, throws a good pass deep to number 3, catches it near the first down marker and may have picked up enough for the first.
Looks like that was Cameron Phillips on the reception.
Yeah, it's going to be right at the sticks. They're going to go ahead and move him. They're going to call it a 21-yard gain. Who was that again?
Cameron Phillips, number 3. Looks like Cameron is 6'6". 6'6" senior.
That's his first catch of the game?
Yes, sir. First catch of the game. It seems like that's the first action I've actually seen him out there tonight.
That gets the passing yards up over 100. Roberson.
Quarterback taken down in the backfield on the keeper.
Going to lose a couple.
Yes, sir.
Going to call it a loss of 2.
Yeah, looks like that's probably going to wrap it up, Jason. Looks like we got about 15 seconds left here.
Yeah, Roberson is taking their offense off the field, Juwan, so that's how it's going to end. Get a quick look at the scoreboard there as it winds down. Jock's on it. She's already got it.
Oh, okay, cool.
She knows what's up. And gets the clock as it winds down. A nice close up there, and you see how it ends. 48-0. Same way we took it into the locker room. So the running clock gets there in the second half. It just goes by in the blink of an eye.
It did.
Yeah, the first home game of the season, not officially, but actually at home on the new field. A good showing for the Mountaineers. We've got our post-game show coming up, brought to you by Full Throttle. We'll be bringing you the Bridges Hardware Defensive Player, the What's Up Shopper Player of the Game, the Love's Fish Box Offensive MVP, and then we'll round out the post-game show with the S&R Auto Sales Player of the Game. I want to thank all those guys for sponsoring tonight's Brinkley Financial Group broadcast, brought to you by KTC Broadcasting. We're going to take a break, tally up some numbers, and we'll be right back with tonight's Full Throttle post-game show.
At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do. New shipments of carpet are coming in as we speak at Barrett's Floor Covering on the Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. All colors, all textures, and all on sale. Now's the time to come in and save. Plus, save too on the new stock of LVT luxury vinyl flooring. A selection of vinyl is priced as low as 50 cents a square foot. And pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for a 15% off coupon. And they do rug binding too. Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday. It's Easy Care BOGO time at Bridges True Value in Kings Mountain. Buy 1 gallon of Easy Care Platinum or Ultra Premium Interior or Exterior Paint or Easy Care Woodsman Exterior Stain and get the second one free. Every gallon of these top quality paints and stains give you the smooth application, vibrant color, and impeccable finish you want. With BOGO savings like these, you can do twice the projects for half the price. Visit Bridges True Value today, 301 West King Street in Kings Mountain. While supplies last, certain exclusions apply. See store for details. Offer ends September 2nd.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all 3 special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Just in Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family-owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just In Time Plumbing can handle any job, from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just In Time Plumbing, every time. 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. For all of your auto performance needs, head to Kings Mountain Auto Supply, located at 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. No matter the car or truck you drive, Kings Mountain Auto Supply is what you need to keep you on the road. Talk with one of the local staff members for your hard-to-find parts at an affordable price. You get top quality and service with a smile at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain.
All right, we're back here. You're listening to the Full Throttle Power Sports post-game show here on KTC Broadcasting. We'll have a few players to announce later that have won the What's Up Shopper play of the game, the Bridges Hardware defensive player, Love's Fishbox offensive MVP, and then the S&R Auto Sales player of the game. A quick rundown of the stat sheet here. We'll start with TC Roberson. They actually didn't do as badly as the score indicated, just weren't able to get their way into the end zone, but did manage to produce some offense. Before it was all said and done, they had 9 completions for 114 yards through the air. And Creedle had 68 yards on the ground, 31 in the air, so he got close to the 100-yard mark. Unfortunately, 99.
Oh, man.
Total. So, if you didn't get 100 rushing, 100 receiving, you still want 100, but 99, that's tough. I probably missed one in there. Maybe I didn't count right. He'll say he went for 100 total. But they had 114 through the air, about 77 on the ground. Ain't going to count to -1. I don't really keep up with sacks as part of the rushing game. That's all part. You get sacked. You didn't mean to run backwards 5 yards. That wasn't how we drew it up, So that was more of a pass that just happened anyway. I don't keep perfectly official stats, but they did actually get about 80 yards on the ground, 115. Creedle approached 100, just never did find their way into the end zone.
Yeah.
And the Kings Mountain defense got a lot to do with that. They are good on both sides of the ball. You hear a lot about the offense, but that defense can definitely shut you down.
Oh, absolutely.
As we saw that. Matter of fact, now that I think of it, that's seven scoreless quarters because Monroe only scored in the first quarter.
First half, yes, sir.
That's 7 scoreless quarters, and a lot of that was the second-string defense there making big plays for the entire second half of tonight's game. Let's take a look at the Kings Mountain stat sheet. That's where a lot of the action happened. There were a lot of yards tonight, Juwan. 268 total on the ground rushing yards, 226 through the air, 108 of them on the first 2 plays of the game to pace hour. A 49-yard touchdown strike, immediately followed by a 59-yard strike, and he was sitting on 108 after 2 receptions in the first quarter. He ended up adding in another 23-yard reception for a touchdown. He caught 3 passes for 3 touchdowns and 131 yards, and he had 1 rush for a touchdown. He touched the ball 4 times, all of them touchdowns, and I can still see the other long pass that they just interfered with, and he was going to catch it for a touchdown. It was going to be about a 50-yarder.
Yes,
they just they ran into him because he got a little underthrown, and they weren't looking at the ball. They were just trying to keep him from catching it. So they interfered and didn't think twice about it.
Yeah, also
it's a 15-yard penalty, and he's about to catch a 50-yard touchdown.
Yeah, also had a good return. I think they got called back early in the game.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah. Might have been, long return.
Yeah.
Don't think it quite went the distance, but it definitely ended up coming back. Did the return go to distance and it came back?
No, I think they got him down on I think they got him down on the 10.
But
right before he ran it
any
in.
kick gets all the way back to the 10.
Yeah.
So just came back, some all-purpose yards that came off the board. So he had a great game, obviously. Some other players of note, Brooks, he had a rushing touchdown, 86 yards on the ground. That's in about 2 quarters worth of work, as we saw a lot of Adams there. Some of it late in the first half, and then again about all the second half. He had 93 yards on 7 carries, but he mixed in 2 fumbles. So, it looks good on paper, and then you see the 2 fumbles, and you realize, he didn't have any touchdowns, and now you know why. When he got 93 yards but no scores. He kept getting it there, and putting it on the ground, and unfortunately Roberson came away with both of them. So, again, that sophomore, he runs well, got a nice yards per carry, 93 yards on 7 touches. That's got to be a good little clip. Just ball security is the name of the game here going forward. Paceauer's 33-yard end arounder we mentioned, and then Hope got in on the action as well near the end. He was good for 2 carries, but got up to 54 yards. That's how they ended up with 268 on the ground. Through the air, all the passing completions made by Reed. He had 7 completions for 226 yards, 131 of it to Paceauer. Had Quentin Davis catch a touchdown on his first reception. It was a 24-yard pass, 64 yards total. 47 for tight end Fisher. Hit him tonight over the middle on a couple of seam passes. And Ussery worked his way into the stat line as well on offense with a 15-yard reception. And then Odoms, number 31, who really came through on defense tonight, but he mixed in at tight end late in the game and got him a reception for 10 yards as well. That rounds out the offense for Kings Mountain tonight. So we're going to be ready to bring you the What's Up Shop play of the game, the defensive player by Bridges Hardware, and then we'll get our offensive awards as well. What do we have tonight on the defensive side of the ball? Bridges Hardware's defensive player of the game.
I want to get at to Day Wilson. Had a great game coming from the linebacker spot. Also had a fumble recovery for a touchdown actually tonight as well.
Yeah, that one just bounced there right up, opportune moment right near the goal line. He scooped it up, put it in. That was right after he'd made a big play on the other side of the ball as well, as I recall. So that's tonight's Bridges Hardware defensive player of the game. Congratulations to Day. On the offensive MVP side, sponsored by Love's Fish Box.
I'd say we give that to Rashard Brooks. Had a great game, another great game, rushing the ball, and in Mac's absence, real shifty, real good moves. Got into the end zone one time. Had a great first half, but they went up so much, 48-0 in the first half. They kind of took him out and gave the ball to Marquise Adams, but Rashard Brooks definitely set the tone rushing the ball tonight.
Yeah, he did all the work he needed to in the first half.
Yes,
he got to
sir.
take second half off, didn't need him, scored 48 points already, and that's how it ended, 48-0. So that's tonight's offensive MVP. That leaves the What's Up Shopper play of the game. Any plays of tonight stick out in your mind?
Yes, sir. I believe it was the first quarter. I think it may have been the second drive. Quarterback threw a awesome pass to Bryce Fisher, one-handed catch by the tight end going across the middle for a first down. It was a really, really good catch.
Yeah, he only had 2 catches tonight, and that first one was actually good for 3 first downs. Went for 29 yards, and the other one after that for 18. So he had 47 yards total receiving. And he also works at the fullback spot. Will occasionally get a good handoff, but he does a lot of nice blocking there as well. You know, tight end doesn't always go out for the passes. Right? He's a big force out there and does a good job keeping his quarterback clean when he lines up with the lineman. So Bryce Fisher, that's tonight's play of the game with the one-handed grab over the middle down the seam. Stands out in our minds tonight. So congratulations to tight end Fisher. That only leaves the big one, the S&R Auto Sales player of the game. If you were listening to the game, you might already know. If you listen to the stats line, you already know. But break it down for us one more time, Juwan.
Gotta go hands down to Kobe Paceauer, 4 touchdowns on the night, 3 receiving, ran 1 in on the end around, had some great returns tonight.
Couldn't be stopped.
Couldn't be stopped. He was
Touched the
open
ball
every
5
time
times.
he touched the ball.
Touched the ball 4 times, scored 4 times. That's the epitome. It couldn't be stopped.
That's a
And
great game.
One other time he looked his way was going to be a touchdown that they interfered with, which is only 15-yarder here in high school. And he was, of course, the hometown hardware player to watch. So he came through for us. We made a good call. That's an easy call to make, though, especially after he goes quiet last week with all the extra attention he got. He came out tonight ready to make an impact, and he did that immediately. First 2 plays of the game, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. We try him on the end around, 33-yard touchdown. Let's throw him one more when it's first half's winding down. Next thing you know, he's got 4 touchdowns and 131 through the air, 33 on the ground, 4 touchdowns to his credit. And he's certainly a specimen, exciting player to watch. So tonight's player of the game, Kobe Paceauer. Who else could it be?
That's definitely right.
Well, that rounds out tonight's broadcast, folks. I want to thank you for listening to the Brinkley Financial Group broadcast. Again, all of our sponsors for sponsoring tonight's game, and Full Throttle Power Sports for bringing us the post-game show. That's going to do it from Kings Mountain High School. You're listening to Jason Sane, Juwan Wilson, KTC Broadcasting. Thank Jock Anderson for bringing us the video from up top tonight. That'll do it. We'll see you next weekend. And thanks for listening on ktcbroadcasting.com.
Thank you.
At Brinkley Financial Group, financial planning is about more than investing for retirement. It's about building a relationship with money that enables you to greet whatever life throws at you with confidence and peace of mind. That relationship can begin today with a call to Brinkley Financial Group. Brinkley Financial Group is a family-run business, and they understand what all your hard work and worry is about. Start planning today with one call to Brinkley Financial Group, 704-423-9690. Brinkley Financial Group. They can only succeed when you do. New shipments of carpet are coming in as we speak at Barrett's Floor Covering on the Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. All colors, all textures, and all on sale. Now's the time to come in and save. Plus, save too on the new stock of LVT luxury vinyl flooring. A selection of vinyl is priced as low as 50 cents a square foot. And pick up this week's What's Up Shopper for a 15% off coupon. And they do rug binding too. Barrett's Floor Covering, 150 Dixon School Road in Kings Mountain. Open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, 8 to noon on Saturday. It's Easy Care BOGO time at Bridges True Value in Kings Mountain. Buy 1 gallon of Easy Care Platinum or Ultra Premium interior or exterior paint or Easy Care Woodsman exterior stain and get the second one free. Every gallon of these top quality paints and stains give you the smooth application, vibrant color, and impeccable finish you want. With BOGO savings like these, you can do twice the projects for half the price. Visit Bridges True Value today, 301 West King Street in Kings Mountain. While supplies last, certain exclusions apply. See store for details. Offer ends September 2nd.
Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are all 3 special days at Love's Fish Box in Kings Mountain. On Tuesday, it's a large whiting plate with all the trimmings for $6.99. On Wednesday, it's their flounder plate with all the trimmings for $7.99. And on Thursday, it's their 8-ounce hamburger steak plate with peppers and onions or mushroom gravy, choice of potato, slaw, or salad, and hush puppies for $5.99. Love's Fish Box, 1104 Shelby Road, Highway 74 Business West in Kings Mountain. Open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. till 9 p.m.
Just in Time Plumbing, a leading residential and commercial service company, is family owned and operated. Serving Cleveland and Gaston counties, Just in Time Plumbing can handle any job from leaky sinks to sewer backups, complete remodels, new construction, gas piping, and more. And they offer Green Sky financing on all projects. The licensed service professionals have extensive experience and take pride in providing first-class service on time and on budget, 24 hours, 7 days a week. Call 704-600-8350 for your free estimate or quote, or go to quotes@justintimeplumbing.net. Just in Time Plumbing, every time, 107 South City Street in Kings Mountain. For all of your auto performance needs, head to Kings Mountain Auto Supply, located at 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain. No matter the car or truck you drive, Kings Mountain Auto Supply is what you need to keep you on the road. Talk with one of the local staff members for your hard-to-find parts at an affordable price. You get top quality and service with a smile at Kings Mountain Auto Supply, 904 West Gold Street in Kings Mountain.